Well, I was just waiting for the
Yeah.
actual stream to begin so it doesn't start in the middle of a sound going.
Wait.
Let me just yeah. Skipping this one is too distracting, and putting that way down.
The music in this game is actually really fun.
Yeah.
Like, they're not iconic, but they're good. Like,
Yeah.
the songs. Alright. Eat some yummy things.
Oh, I'm just reminded of this when we were playing the
rough times. I'm gonna make sure that it's out of this.
making sure the homies have been notified.
True.
Was Art Swap Sunday?
Yes, that's right. Just waiting for my Discord bot to pop off as well. Hopefully. Ooh! Hot!
Yeah. I've just been taking bites of bread.
I love this bread texture because it's so like fluffy. Like, how do they do it? How do they make the bread so like soft? My mom like has tried to make this kind of like bao before, and she never makes it like soft yet. When you go to the Yumchas, they're like so perfect and so soft. She admits that it's really hard to like get the flour or whatever this fine and this like white as well, because like, you know, when you've probably been around my place when we would have like family friends or something give us their ones, and they're always like a bit harder and they're always like a bit yellow like compared to these.
I don't remember,
but it happens. It's like when like, I don't know the difference between like a professional cook who knows how to make these and who doesn't, but like I think it's the ingredients as well. Something about it. It's like they always turn out a little bit more yellow and a little harder, like when you bite into it.
It's cool that like even just like the store brand like frozen, or not store brand, but the ones that you can just get in the supermarket that are frozen are pretty good when they've been steamed.
Yeah. Big buns. Yummy.
I love the barbecue pork.
And
these. Chickens. Alright.
Yeah.
This.
The barbecue pork is iconic though.
Yeah. But I don't know, I'm easily impressed with this stuff. Oh yeah, that's fine.
I reckon probably really hard to make it it's good, but they are also, it is, when it's good, it's really good. after I finish eating this bun, I will be happy to begin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We can jump into the game if you want.
Yeah. Oh,
Paradise Killer.
It is really loud compared to...
yeah, it is. Oh. Paradise Killer.
That One Last Kiss.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we should,
Yeah,
I'm
check
just
it
gonna
out a
do
little
this. We'll turn this down. I think it's strange that
bit. I think
it's the loudest
all of
thing.
it needs to go down.
Master down to like. Let's try that.
Yeah.
It's safe.
It'd be better. But... yeah, I guess we'll see.
Hopefully someone will join who can give us a comment on that. Oh, there's a bit closer. There we go.
So...
We
we have an idea for what to do.
Not here. Honestly, I guess just let's talk to Yuri.
Yeah. Think. Go through here.
Go that way. Just
Was
like
it this way?
because like there might be something we haven't explored much. Because we always take that path. We did get the thing from the. Yeah, we did.
Yeah. I don't think there's... I mean, we've been this way as well, plenty of times.
Oi, oi, oi. Yeah. It's fast enough. Look down. Look down. No? No, it's not. Sorry. That's just a color that looked right. Like him.
It's the doctor.
I'll also talk to him.
Oh, we need to go... we need to get that pyramid thing. To get into the back of the doctor's
Dude.
back door to Doom Jazz's clinic.
Is this a fact?
This should be covered
or a
by the
truth?
Syndicate HQ logs, but the door log looks broken. That means it won't log who enters and exits.
Don't test me.
Wonder if Doom Jazz uses this.
Doesn't look like there's much you can connect to.
That's
Oh,
right.
Maybe that's not the way we will enter the place.
Did we...
Surely we have something to talk to him about. Alright, yeah.
Okay. I've been told that you're in love with Akiko.
The island is about to end.
I assume you paid for that secret. It's none of your business or anyone else's. It's nothing to do with your case. Did you examine the dead guards at the first Holy Seal? Nope, Akiko wouldn't let me. Interesting.
That's weird.
Why?
That's not nice.
She said that's military jurisdiction. She didn't want the corpses of her soldiers to be disrespected with a post-mortem.
Some bullshit.
Did she
That's
tell us that he
weird.
examined them? Or did we just assume that? Because we have heard that Henry was examined, but I don't know if we were heard that bodies were examined.
Yeah, I don't think so.
So there hasn't been any lies yet. It's just
Yeah.
that would be... the usual thing to do would be to get the body examined. Even though there could be evidence.
I see.
In her mind, she's already got the case solved. Henry's behind bars, and he clearly did it.
Sure.
Do you believe that?
I'm a professional.
I'm not much into beliefs, Love Dies. I'm waiting to see what truth you find. there a database of DNA or blood samples for everyone on the island?
Strange.
You want to run some blood. Wish I could help. Just after the crisis meeting last night, parts of the central server started to run.
I don't like this.
That's convenient,
Investigator.
isn't it? I became aware of it because the terminal in my lab does an automated backup in early hours.
I'm worried.
I got a report that the backup failed. I took a look at it, and the part of the medical archive had corrupted.
Sure.
What about the backup of the central server on the moon?
The island is about to end.
That went down as well. The corruption spread. Not all of the moon database. I can still access most of the files on there. Where's the server on the island? In the caverns under the island. Masahiro Heavy Industries maintains it. The only entrance into the cavern is via Deep Factory, and that's under lockdown.
Nanny the hell?
Why?
Nani the hell.
The Deep Factory is shut down at the end of the island. Only 4 people can unlock it. Council member Macon Origin ran Masahiro, but her dead body is up in the council penthouse. Same with Pandora too. She ran Dead Nebula and the Deep Factory. Nicolina Rose is second in command of the Dead Nebula, but they're on the next island. Lydia took them early on. And Balthazar Tears was made Macon's assistant at Masahiro, but he's on the next island as well.
Don't test me.
I'll go to the 25th island and bring Nicola and Balthazar back, and they can open up the Deep Factory so I can find out what the hell is going on with the server.
I've got all the time in the world.
Not so fast, Love Dies. No one leaves the island. Judge's orders. Besides, you need Lydia to take you to the next island. She's on your list of suspects, right?
I don't like this.
So what do I do about the server?
Theoretically.
2 options. Chalk it up to bad luck and conscience, or let it fuel a dreadful all-consuming conspiracy.
Conspiracy.
I'll go for the second. Keep on trucking, Love Dies. Akiko thinks the demon tricked the inhibitors, and that's how Henry escaped. It certainly is a theory. Is it a good one? There's no proof. I can't say anything without proof.
I'm worried.
We've never encountered this phenomenon before, but every race of demons is different. It's worth considering, but you need to find proof before relying on a theory. I'll keep that in mind. You examined Grace's bloodlines when Henry killed her, right, Doc? A nasty one for sure.
Sure.
Was there anything odd about the scene or the victim?
Strange.
You mean odd for a case of demonic possession? I didn't get to examine the scene for long. Akiko was in a rush to contain the area. Reopen a shut.
How?
Marking on Grace was strange, though. In what way? Henry's other victim, his mother, had the same sigil scorched in her skin as Henry. Grace had those sigils, but they weren't scorched. They looked like they had been carved with a blade. The demon inside Henry burns with a cosmic fire, and Henry's victims receive the same branding. So if he killed the council, they'd carry the sigils?
How?
Depends how he did it. I don't have a lot of evidence to support this, but I expect the sigils to only be scorched on victims he sustained close contact with. A cut and run probably wouldn't do it, but a strangulation. I should mention that I would expect the inhibitors to prevent or limit the scorching of the sigils into the victims. So why were Grace's sigils cut into her? I wrote it off to madness of demonic possession. We don't know a whole lot about this thing, so I figured he carved them himself as some kind of ritual. Can't say for sure though. Thanks for your help, Doc.
So now we know that there's no reason that the demon would have put those on those bodies, because they've already got the satisfaction of putting it on Henry. Now we're also finding out that it doesn't make sense that for
It would
someone
have to be
kill
a
him with a
human
knife to also
intention
have,
to do it instead of
So-
the demon's intention. But,
Yeah, so the demon probably didn't even kill those guards.
well, yeah, I think we learned that last time when we were talking
Yeah.
to
But now,
One Last Kiss, because
now
One
we have
Last Kiss
two-
was specifically saying that. And now we have two
like
pieces
now we
of
have two.
evidence.
Like there's more.
The
out of
demon
two
doesn't
point of
draw
views, it
those
doesn't make
things
sense.
for fun. It's a like the
Recognition.
demon. I think it's
I
like
mean-
my interpretation is the demon. It's an after effect of having the demon inside you. Like it's just what it came from the inside. It's not that it was trying to communicate.
It was to get the message out, and that has already been acknowledged through Henry. They don't have a reason to put it everywhere because
Yeah.
it's already on him.
Yeah, and it's
So-
only because of, the constant burn that it would attach to someone else's skin. But if it's cut then that's not the demon doing it, because the demon has firepower instead or something.
Well, it wasn't there because well, if it's cut, they haven't actually had close physical contact the same way you would with the strangulation.
Yes, but that means Henry chose actively to draw the sigils with his hand instead of just pressing up against the person like the demon.
Which don't make sense.
Which doesn't make sense. And the way that like One Last Kiss was talking about it made like was even better evidence, because it's like who like, why would a demon spend time drawing stuff in blood when they can burn shit off? Like, so drawing stuff in blood, and even maybe cutting sigils into a person's skin could be a very easy way to frame Henry or the demon or whatever. So, I mean, we were already suspecting that last time, but this is further evidence. Did you see the Grand Marshal last night?
I see.
I saw Akiko after the murder when I examined Henry. Can't help you with anything before that, Love Dice. Have you spoken to Akiko? Is there anything else you can tell me about Henry's movements last night? You have spoken to Akiko, right? She'll tell you what he did. Did you see Lydia and Sam last night? I was in my clinic all night and didn't see them. Lydia should have been in contact with Yuri, though. What do you know about the Second Holy Seal? Not a thing, Love Dice. Council business. Got a sec, Doc? How's the investigation going? Caught a bad guy yet?
Want to play doctors and nurses?
I think I've got some handcuffs somewhere if you're here if you need them. How many people have you used them on?
Indeed.
Only a few special ones.
Don't test me.
Still not settled down then yet. Not that kind of guy. Too much to experience. It's a small island. Not that much to experience. Every person is unique. Each island has a lot of new people. Relationships with citizens are forbidden.
Fabulous.
You want me to get the handcuffs? Want to take me in? You replaced your arms. Nice topic change. An updated model by MHI. They have imported haptics in the fingers. They improved haptics in the
I'm
fingers.
glad to be back.
Strictly for medical purposes, I'm sure. Want to test them? This is a very flirty guy.
Sorry.
I'm supposed to be investigating a mass murder.
My favourite investigator.
Everyone is supposed to be doing a lot of things. Let's see what happens later. Goodbye, Doc.
Fabulous.
I'm enraptured by you, Love Dice. Bescotted, enthralled.
I don't like
Where's
this.
this going? I understand the key to your heart is information. You desire the unknown. You desire to know about people.
You've got this wrong.
Maybe there's something I can help you with. Ooh. Do you have something you want to tell the investigator?
What?
Akiko's in trouble. She's been mixing business with pleasure. The council found out. They're planning on stripping her of her authority on the next island. Is this about her relationship with Captain Brock?
Why?
So you know.
The facts and the truth
And who
are
told
not
you?
the same.
I had nothing to do with this.
I asked Kiwami. A while before he died. He gets loose-lipped after a drink.
Ah,
And who told Akiko?
Fabulous.
I get loose-lipped around women in power armor. Thank you, Doctor. Hey, the cause must be a mystery. And may you reach the moon. Okay, so he doesn't love her enough not to kind of give us a good alibi for her. I mean, a good motive for her. Interesting.
Thing over there. This
Yeah.
is the money.
Maybe I'll try to get over.
Oh! Oh! Hey, look behind you. Oh, it's already opened.
If we can go over there from the bridge above us. Yeah. Interesting. We definitely should find Yuri, which I think is around here somewhere.
It's near beach. He's like on some little area.
Oh, is there?
He's where the ghost was that needed the ring.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I heard something. Oh, oh! That might be the last one. Because I remember you got like 8 of them. Oh yeah. Oh, this is where we are. Got a spot.
I don't remember where the...
It's like behind a building. Wait, was that a footpath? Have we already had?
Relic obtained.
Sequence 2. Second island sequence. A dreadful time. We learned of the demons in the stars and they come for us.
Blood crystal obtained.
I already know about Silent Goat. Where... is the murder?
Hey, we're close to
Yeah.
may as well talk to her while we're here.
Yeah.
It's close to her as well from the...
We're close to here too.
Yeah, but we're right here. We're going that direction.
I want to try to find the red, like...
Yeah. It's like... there it is.
Oh yeah!
No, that wasn't all of them.
Oh! So many. Okay, so they must be around here then.
Well, let's talk to her.
Up there?
Yeah, you talk to the guard to get to her, but can you like jump up there? Oh, sound. We may be above you. Maybe we can climb this building a little bit. Huh, the money.
The money. Secret money.
Crystal obtained.
If anyone is watching us and is able to chat, let us know if the volume of the game is like okay, and of us, because I think in our VODs we were a bit quiet.
Yeah.
Wait, did you say that she was?
Like, look at You
Oh,
get
she
to
has
her-
to. You have to talk to the guard.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I faintly remember like seeing her on a balcony somewhere. Like when we got here the first time.
Let's try.
Halt! What do you want, freak?
So rude.
Exactly the same as last time. To speak to
Oh.
Carmenilla.
Yo, Chris.
Crisp. Volume is good on my side. Good.
That's good to know.
Are you still
Also, how you doing?
investigating?
Henry Division has been called.
Got it.
We have to go through this every time. Just take me to see Carmenilla.
Architect Carmelina Silent.
Oh,
Dog.
good. Okay.
Sure.
Are you sure you were with the witness all night?
Craft is its own reward.
Yes, all night.
Ah,
And you didn't leave him for a moment.
Investigator.
Do you have something you wish to ask, Investigator?
when love dies, all that remains.
What about
are
when
the
Akiko
facts.
called him? Didn't he leave the room? He did leave the room to take the call on his balcony. People leave the room for other reasons as well.
Do your job.
Do you wish for me to recall each time either of us went to the bathroom? Did Witness look like he was in pain when the council were murdered?
Doing okay, just gotta finish the commission. So be lurking for a bit.
Ooh, oh, that's
Congrats
on the commission.
Congrats on the commission. Make that money.
Make that money. You know about his illness? Witness suffers greatly whenever someone dies on the island, be they citizen or syndicate member. Last night he doubled over in pain, breathless in agony. He suffers so much when there is a death. Why did you go to Henry's exorcism?
We have achieved perfection.
I have an acute interest in preventing the islands from succumbing to demonic corruption. It is rare to be able to see the effects of a possession firsthand. She just revels in the entertainment of seeing someone get exorcised. I mean, these are all rich people, so maybe. Did you see the Grand Marshal last night?
Craft is its own reward.
While I was with Witness, he got called from Akiko. You should ask him about it. Thank you, Architect. Witness said the same thing. Did you see the doctor last night?
We have achieved perfection.
I didn't. At the crisis meeting, he said he was in his clinic. Oh, he didn't go to the crisis meeting. Did anyone, like,
I think that was because he was
examining Henry?
examining Henry or something.
Did Akiko go to the crisis meeting?
Can't remember.
Because I just assumed everyone went, but maybe not.
I mean, I guess someone were on duty.
Is there anything else you can tell me about Henry's movements last night?
How dare you?
Surely you've spoken to the Grand Marshal about what he did.
Or maybe you misunderstood. Maybe he said at the crisis meeting
He was in his clinic the whole night. Yeah. Yeah.
Because you're asking about his alibi.
Yeah. Did you see Lydia and Sam last night? You need to speak to Yuri, investigator. He was Lydia's handler of us. You know anything about the murder of the marshal guards outside the council building? Losing fine marshals to a kill like that is a tragedy. Unfortunately, I do not have any further insight for you, investigator. What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago? I'm not sure what help I can be. Henry was possessed and allowed demons onto our precious island. My hard work was destroyed. The Dead Zone is a reminder of his crime. What do you know about the second Holy Seal? One of my biggest mysteries, isn't it, investigator? For the architect and you don't know? Security. It is the only bit of the island I don't design.
Craft is its own reward.
It is better for the council to design their security than to keep the secret to themselves, and keep the secret to themselves.
Yeah.
Can I ask you something, architect? How can I help, Lady Love Dice?
Got it.
This island has an air of quietude.
We have achieved perfection.
Indeed it does. There is a balance here.
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
Where does the balance come from? Positioning of function creates form. The functions of the island are arranged as a diamond on a compass. Everything has a place only it can have. You place function over form.
Believe what you want.
It is a folly to prioritize form over function. Without function, a design is worthless. An architect that is sacred of function and tries to hide it away is a coward with narrow tastes. Surely it is more artistic to create form.
How dare you?
An artist that doesn't respect their tools and appreciates their canvas is no artist. One must work with everything they have and understand the facet of every tool and every imperfection to bring it to a piece.
Craft is its own reward.
The circumstances you find yourself in are, of course, terrible, but I do hope you enjoy your time exploring the island.
I'm glad to be back.
Thank you for your time, architect.
I beg your pardon?
Oh! Hi, Eva! Hello. Investigator, can we discuss something of a delicate nature?
Yes.
You have something you want to tell the investigator? I don't know if it's relevant, but I will disclose it. At midnight, Witness was fiddling with his phone.
The investigator is here.
Did you see what he was doing? I didn't. Midnight was when the council were murdered. We were in the middle of a conversation. He abruptly took his phone and started using it, just tapping at it for a few seconds. Did he step out of the room?
This is nonsense.
No, why do you ask?
I have a bad feeling about
That means he
this.
wasn't making a call, or if he was, it wasn't one that was answered.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Did he say what it was about? No, he acted like nothing happened.
Could be.
Thank you, architect. That's the
Connected to
unaccounted butt dial that he was claiming it was.
Yeah.
May the silent good walk with you, and may you reach the moon. Okay. I think this is what, One Last Kiss? Is that what they were called?
Yeah.
I think that's what One Last Kiss was talking about. That when we talk to the characters enough, they'll start turning on each other and giving away, like,
But she-
holes in their alibis.
She was also talking about when we do go back to judge and actually do the.
Yeah,
Like, I think that's what she was talking about. Right now, we're just getting to know people and trust us.
but I think that it's that, and it's in general. Like, in general, if we poke these people enough, they will want to protect themselves, and they might even throw the people that they were allegedly with under the bus. It sounds like. I was looking for.
It's like if we find bloody red pieces.
Yeah,
but
if
they're probably down.
if we find the red pieces, that would be good. I'm really, really suspecting now that either behind the red piece puzzle, or the green piece puzzle, or the blue piece puzzle, they're gonna have the pyramid, like, computer piece. Because I think we've explored enough characters that no one's telling us where in the overworld it is, and the only other obvious thing are these puzzles that like have special stuff.
Yeah.
Was the puzzle was over here somewhere, right? It was
Can I
over
have
here.
Can I have a go at it?
Yeah, you can. I'll eat
Just wanna-
the rest of
yeah.
my dinner while you take a look. And yeah. So welcome to the stream, Eva and Chris.
Potentially
Crisp.
others.
And potentially others. So long story short, this game is a really aesthetically pleasing murder mystery where we are in some kind of reality that gets rebooted, I suppose,
Scene
every
investigation.
few centuries or decades. I'm not sure what the time frame is. Because they keep getting possessed by, like, the worlds keep getting, like, letting in too many demons and interferences from space. And just before moving on to the 25th island sequence,
Plus crystal
we
of
had
the
a mass murder of the highest ranking officials in this world. So we're trying to figure out who did it and why. And most of the people who are suspects are, like, also very high ranking, in that there seems to be a kind of, like, hierarchical class system here where the very, very top people have been murdered. But then under them, there's, like, these characters who we are and the people that we're interviewing are. And then under them, there's just, like, citizens. There's just people that are literally used as fuel. Like, at the
Yeah.
end of the island sequences, they all get
They're
sacrificed
actually
to gods.
and they are actually humans.
Yeah. I mean, I think we were also... My theory is that we are also humans that have just, for some reason, been cast up.
Oh, we're going down. Oh yeah, this is. Oops.
Yeah, we just came from here. That's a funny little emote. Speaking of funny little emotes, I updated our emotes. So now we got funny little emotes on our screen.
Yes.
Look at them go!
Oh, nice. I wonder.
I don't think you're gonna find the red piece up there, but
There's something on the roof.
I'm sure there's something on the roof.
I remember seeing these roofs from a different view. There's a ladder somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay.
This particular path is probably not the right path.
What was this again? Probably been here. Just missing pieces.
scene
Oh, the ladder.
investigation.
I reckon just explore that little, like, garden area a little bit more.
I have. I feel like I've looked everywhere. Yeah, let's try that later. Because I'll see if I.
So sweet.
You're right. Nah, I think.
Thank you.
it's inside. Oh, so sweet. Yeah, I guess let's just talk to. This good guy. We did use this, right?
Yep. There was a footpath, like, really early on that we didn't activate.
Really?
Oh! No! What's that?
We've been here.
Well, this is how you get up. Or is it?
No, it's up here. It's it's a different building.
Oh, I see. Alright.
This way is early on. I feel like we've already been too early on.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like,
We'll figure it out if we get there.
I remember we skipped some at some point, but I thought we got back to those. Yeah, I'm just... Something around here. Just get to this.
You know it.
We got a lot to talk to you about. You got some time? You got time to chat, Yuri?
You don't know me.
What now? You seem to be ambitious. Is that a statement or a question?
I have a bad feeling about
Why are
this.
you like this?
Huh.
Like what? Don't be arrogant, Yuri. You know what?
Don't make me laugh.
I just want people to use language correctly when addressing their betters. Betters?
Pathetic.
I am now secretary to the leader of the syndicate. Temporary leader. Maybe. It certainly makes me have a higher station than an exiled
Got
freak.
it.
Titles doesn't make you a better person.
Don't be naive,
The
freak.
lower class often use that argument. If that were the case, why am I in the position of power and respect, and you're not? Respect is something you earn. Power isn't always a positive quality.
What business is it of yours?
Latitudes of the jealous.
The investigator is here.
Maybe life isn't about status and acquiring power? That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Goodbye, freak. Goodbye, Yuri. I think no matter what you say, you get like a relationship with them, you talk to them. Enchanted Blue is secured by god hunters in the real world. She's in the pyramids hidden in the caverns of the Sahara. The syndicate exists to resurrect the gods. How can we sit idly by when goddess is in the hands of the enemy?
Got it.
Retrieving her would be a suicide mission. You're familiar with deception by gods, right?
Worthless.
Like you, the disgraced freak. I haven't been deceived. That's a crime. Future councillors can't commit crimes, can we? How did you go through such a big transformation? Enchanted Blue blessed those she deceives with physical perfection. You're saying I'm perfect, freak? You like what you see? It's nice to see someone good looking after all this time. I bet it is. Exile must have been lonely.
Don't be snide with me.
I'll admit that I have caught the attention of my goddess, but I'm strong enough not to be deceived. So even though you haven't been deceived, she blessed you?
Freak.
Obviously, I stood out from the crowd. You can understand why. Uh-huh. I've scanned your phone. You can have it back now.
Freak.
Believe me now, freak. No, I don't. Your phone records prove my alibi.
The truth is revealed.
There's a 10-minute period where your phone went dark. Your alibi has a hole.
Sure.
Lydia told me she lost contact with you last night during this 10-minute window. She tried to contact you while she was waiting at the Paradise Gates just before the murder.
Huh?
And
Why?
were you in the council building? Did you want to be contacted?
Nonsense.
Of course not.
Insufferable.
The reality folding drive might have been disrupted. Might have disrupted the communications.
Going back and forth.
At the end of an island, the folding drive does a final burst to power both islands during the transition. Radiation sometimes causes localized areas of communication and electrical interference.
That's weird.
That seems convenient.
What are you talking about?
What do you want me to say? I heard you're missing a ring, Yuri.
What?
Of what interest is that to you? Is it this one? Give me that.
Crime is repulsive.
It is impolite to snatch. Want to tell me what it's doing in the fist of KHX's dead
You've
body?
got nothing on me.
I have no idea. He made it for me and I lost it. Someone probably found it and gave it to him, recognizing his work.
Sure.
Probably. Anything else you want to tell me?
No.
I don't know anything else, Free.
Why?
Why did you shut down the boat trips earlier, Yuri?
What business is it of yours?
Just answer the question. It was part of shutting down the island, ready for the end. But why is it never... But why? It never normally happens and none of the other systems were shut down permanently.
Insufferable.
Don't question how I do my job, freak. I had some security worries and shut it down.
The facts and the truth are not the same.
Did it have anything to do with the dead body at the bottom of the cliff?
What?
What dead body?
How dare
I have
you?
no idea what you're talking about, but surely this is jurisdiction of the marshals. They're supposed to be investigating the council murder.
I need to investigate this.
It might be linked.
When love dies, all
Did you
that
have anything
remains
to do with
are-
it?
No.
Definitely not, freak. A lot of bad coincidences then. Must be. Your job is to direct Lydia when she moves us to the next island, right?
You've got nothing.
What do you
on
want
me.
now?
Sure.
What did you direct her to right before the council murder? I asked her to take her husband Sam off the island. The end of our island party was over and his bar could be shut down. What time was this? About 23:40, I think. Have you ever visited the library vaults? From time to time. For work or personal use?
Insufferable.
What does it matter? I'm chasing some leads. The vault contains forbidden texts about demonology. A demon is purported to have possessed a citizen and murdered the council.
Freak.
It also contains other books. I am an architect's secretary. She occasionally requires records and texts for her work. So you didn't take books on demonology.
Don't make me laugh.
Do the words demonology and architecture sound the same to you, freak? What do you know about the second holy seal? We don't know about the seals, freak. That's the point. Ever worn a space helmet, Yuri? Why would I wear a space helmet? To get through the seal. Never been through it.
Paradise feels wrong.
The space helmet was discovered surrounded by pink petals that look like they came from your hat. That is the most tenuous thing I've ever heard, freak. You're grasping at straws. Did you see the Grand Marshal last night?
Freak.
Didn't see her, freak. Did you see the architect last night?
Worthless.
I saw the architect before I started my duties with the fairy woman. You should ask her about the time of the murder, though. I was here. Did you see the doctor last night? He was in his clinic. Ask him, not me. Is there anything else you can tell me about Henry's movements last night?
Don't be snide with
Seriously?
me.
Do I need to hold your hand? Go and speak to the Grand Marshal. Did you see the witness to the end last night? I'm aware the architect planned to visit him last night. You can check with her. How do you know?
Don't make me laugh.
I'm the architect's assistant. I arrange her appointments and make sure that she can carry out her work without being obstructed by anyone else on the island. You know anything about the murder of the martial guards outside the council building? I don't know anything, investigator. I wasn't there. What do you know about the murder of Grace bloodlines? Absolutely nothing, investigator.
That was not a very
Not helpful.
Bastard. Let's see.
I really want to get those like coins done in one of the colors just to see what they do.
Yeah, me too.
Those Mario Sunshine blue coins. We gotta get them. Are you going anywhere specific?
No.
I'm happy to have a look if you wanna switch up.
Well, what do we want to do now?
I have a feeling that behind one of those puzzles is the pyramid, and we really need to get into the dead zone.
I have a feeling that we have to get some information that gives us access to something new, like either a new area or something.
We have
and
it,
that's
we
where
have
we get
all
here.
of that. All of that is like locked off by the pyramids.
Yeah, and I'm saying we need to probe till we get to a point where we can ask some person about something, and they might give us access with the pyramid to the next one.
I don't know. At this point, we've talked to every character very recently.
It just seems like the point of the pyramids is that it locks us off to a lot of information that is clearly designed that we shouldn't have access to early on, because it's all the like most important areas.
Yeah.
So kind of like how we got Cosmos from a person, I imagine that the pyramids, which is clearly like supposed to be the hard thing, the last thing to get, is based on our actual progress in the investigation, not just
What's
like
that thing?
what's what thing? That thing?
Yeah.
There's a blackboard from memory. Or not. Oh,
Monument to the moon, the sphere of death is split by a great chasm. I can feel the grim silence from the deserted city on the dark side. Okay.
the moon. I wanna.
Let's explore this area some more though. There's so many nooks and crannies around this like kind of area.
And there is also a Viga that needs one of those.
Exactly.
But, just wanna check. You have this one.
You can tell because it has water in it. It didn't used to before.
Oh, I see. Just wanna see what a statue is.
I'm certain there's one more footbath that we tried. I didn't pay for before because I couldn't afford it at the start. Behind you. Or maybe above. Two of them.
We might have just not explored this building. Yeah, we haven't.
Blood crystal obtained.
Another one. Oh,
Blood crystal obtained.
but the puzzles might still be a very important thing. Like, kind of like
Oh,
how
they are.
we've done other puzzles, and then we get a clue that we can about. We haven't been here. It's locked from the other side. Okay.
Blood crystal obtained.
I heard a funny guy.
Blood crystal obtained.
Yes. Oops.
Relic
Malicious secretive cassette obtained. The syndicate monitor all phone calls so citizens record messages for each other on cassette tapes. That's some lore. That's some good lore.
Yeah.
Oh, there.
Oh, there you are.
You know what I like?
Long walks on the beach.
Something on the beach, if you know what I'm saying. I was gonna say knives. I like knives. A knife crime, a good stab, an excellent slash. You put a knife on the right hand and you can change the world.
1D cold damage. Welcome to the chat. Hey, this is a bit of a weird question, but is there anywhere to watch the old Soul Lock from a while back?
Oh.
I haven't been keeping up to date, so I apologize if you asked this more recently.
Oh.
Yes, I actually have the videos on my YouTube, but I unlisted them on purpose because that was before our friend Isla came out, and we dead name her a lot. Like, we use a dead name throughout the whole thing. So maybe like one day when I have like a lot of time, maybe I can edit all of it to exclude those, but that would take a lot of effort because I would have to listen to all of that very carefully. Oh, nice jump.
It stretches further than you think, Love Dice. This has been millennia in the making. This could bring the whole syndicate down.
The investigator is here.
Shinji, did you kill the council?
Are you out of your mind, Love Dice? I'm a crippled demon that can barely maintain my physical form. I'm barely in the realm of existence. There's no way I could go crazy with a knife and kill the whole council. Besides, why would I kill the council?
Spite? You seem the type.
I ain't got time for spite. You syndicate aren't as big as you think you are. Just cause you got a noble mission doesn't mean you're shit. There are lots of planets out there. Don't give me this shit about me killing them. I ain't one of your suspects. It's impossible.
Yeah.
I mean, if you like that kind of content, I like playing that kind of content, so maybe we can think about doing another Soul Link at some point.
You probably will at some point. Maybe
I-
just like play one of the games we have already. 'Cause
Yeah.
That's the good.
I
that's
mean,
the
I
good
just
Pokemon.
like Soul Links. They're really fun. So I'd be down to clown another Soul Link.
It was fun, especially because it's a very social thing, especially when we were doing the three-way with Ella as well.
But even like a two-way one, just the two of us is always fun.
Yeah.
Now that we have a better computer as well, it's gonna make it
Yeah.
a lot easier.
Oh god, I remember how much lag I had to deal with. I forgot about that. No, I just mean like it's
Ooh.
nice when we can do a project with more people. as
That's
well.
true. Although I'm happy to just do like a Soul Link with you.
Yeah, sure.
I remember watching it both at work when I was having a bad insomnia. It was very chilling.
Oh.
Thank you.
Well,
Well, we'll
glad
definitely
that-
consider it because that is one of those things. Like we've mostly, well, we've been here.
yeah.
We've mostly been trying to play indie games that haven't like had a lot of other people cover them.
Yes.
Simulate them
That's the one we were looking
Yeah, that's one of the ones we were looking for.
for. It's absolutely not where we expected it to be.
No,
I expected to find the yellow ones.
well, I think I found all the other ones.
No, we didn't.
Oh,
Pretty sure we didn't. Yeah, go on. Yeah, we mostly go through indie games, especially because
like indie games that don't have a whole lot of coverage.
Yeah,
like
and-
this.
and like I mean, what basically started this stream was to show my mom some games with stories and points to it.
We've
And
definitely-
indie games do that well, so
We've definitely been here. I remember. Oh,
but and obviously Pokemon.
it's not so much.
It's
But-
not that, but
But
it's
Pokemon
still-
is fun.
Yeah,
so.
and it's not like we only play story-heavy games either.
Maybe we
right,
should just
huh?
do.
Oh,
maybe-
here it is.
Yeah, right here. The Crest Fit.
Really?
Was it just for $1?
Crystal
Was it-
obtained.
Was it just for $2? It was just for $2.
There's.
It's
Well,
no
then
way.
that makes me a little
Yeah, I am still.
doubtful. Yeah.
I still believe it's a story progression rather than to do little silly puzzles.
Well then, I don't know. Should we talk to Judge?
Oh.
We just talked to her
Well,
recently. You
but
press
we-
the button
yeah,
at
I'm
the
just
back.
waiting.
Yeah.
There we go. Well, she's right here. We have an exclamation point on her. So let's where? It's the other way. But that was a fun series. I put a lot of effort into editing those as well.
Yeah. I mean, I think
And
if
learning
if it's just the two of us, I'm always down to play hard roles on server again because those are just the best.
Yeah. Really hard in the beginning for Nuzlocke, I remember as well.
Crimson acid.
Hang out.
The time for a chat, Crimson. Why is no one else blessed? The gods work in mysterious ways. Depends on who catches their eye. What do you really want to talk about? You're not here to shoot the breeze about divine blessings. I can see it in your eyes. Can I ask about Isaiah?
Good.
I was wondering when we'd get to the ex-husband topic. What do you want to know? What's he doing now? He's still responsible for the citizens management, abduction, reconditioning, distribution.
Abduction.
Yeah, they're like taking them. Is he happy? Sorry if this is a heartbreaker, but he's with Madame Complex now. The garden tenderer? The very same. She lost Gregory in the 18th island, and he repaired the timelines.
I have my ways.
A couple of islands later, she had a night out with Isaiah at the bar knife through the heart, and the rest is history. But is he happy? Are you asking if he still pines for you? Yes, my name doesn't represent all of me. It took him a few islands to get over you. Anger at what you did, and then deep longing. Buried himself in his work, he got through it. He's on the next island, one of Lydia's first pickups last night. Not a lot for the citizen manager to do once the slaughter is completed.
Sorry.
I'm glad he's not a suspect. Time to move on, lady. Understood. Slurp him up. Oh, my friend was trying to get me to play this game. She said I would like the character designs. Now I realize what she meant. All of the characters are like super sexy in this game.
They're really. I think this game took some inspiration from 80s.
Like character design wise. At least like the art, they're like when you're like visual noveling, when you like do the visual novels talk with them, they look like they look colored in a similar way to the 80 characters.
They're doing JoJo.
They're doing JoJo poses. Like even the demonically possessed guy is doing like a JoJo pose.
Yeah.
Like he's in handcuffs, but he's like doing like a JoJo pose. Lady, I have something to tell you.
Oh, start that.
Got it.
You have something you want to tell the investigator?
What do you mean?
I told you about the key from KHX. I didn't tell you another part of the story. I've been worried about what's going on, but you need to know.
Thank you.
I seduced KHX for my own interest, but someone else asked me to do it as well.
What the hell?
Who? Witness.
The investigator.
What? He wanted the key. I don't know why, but he asked for it. He wanted it modified for remote access. A dongle could be placed in a control panel and then used to remotely access it. That's what he was doing with his phone. Because it wasn't a phone number.
See?
It needed a line of sight though. The amount of data could easily drop packets if the signal was blocked.
Crime cannot hide.
Did you give it to him?
Money.
Yes. Why? He promised to help me.
Sure.
With what? He said he had a plan for the next island that would allow me to keep my freedom and allow me to return to active
I
service.
have a bad feeling
Crimson.
about
We're in a dark.
I know, I didn't expect it to be this, if it was him.
this. Is this a fact?
This is the
or
truth.
truth?
Yes. I got some work to do.
That was big.
That's pretty incriminating if that's true. Did you experience the comms blackout last night from the reality folding drive burst? Not down here, those are very rare, lady. If he's using that as an alibi, you need to be skeptical.
Oh.
Booba. Badonkers. Oh my god, it is JoJo poses. Oh no, the Metroid ad is in German.
Oh, that sucks.
German Metroid ad.
Ah.
Hello, Pear. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, what were some of the German things they said in the Metroid ad? Just do your best impression and record it on your phone and send it our way. Alright.
Did you see that like Tumblr post that had like it was like non-Germans not like non-Germans, what is this? And it looks like the top of scissors, like, you know, like the two rings that scissors have, and then it's like a circle with sharp teeth kind of things, like spikes on the inside.
I know what you're talking about, but I did not look at. I just like, it's one of those things that just like.
So it's an image of like scissors, but clearly when you press them, these spikes would go in.
Yeah.
And it's shaped. It's kind of like sized, like, you know, penis sized. So obviously that was what they were baiting the people under to comment it on.
Would you say that it's Sukundik?
Sukundik? Yeah. No, so like they had that picture and it said non-Germans, what is this for? And then someone commented under, it looks like something where you might use it to cut foil, like maybe to like keep something fresh, like something like that. And then someone else commented, haha, clearly this idiot isn't German. It's so I can cut mine penis or something. Like I just said something so funny. See, I have no clue because they all used AI voices and I couldn't understand shit.
Oh, right.
So they just AI generated the ads.
I think it's just like because it's Metroid, so
Oh,
they
right.
probably have like robotic.
Do you know anything about One Last Kiss? Is that her name? She's good at hiding herself, but I've seen her.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Do you know who she is? I figured some kind of spirit. I don't know who she was in her former life, though. What do you know about the murder of Grace Bloodlines? Ah, that makes sense.
Good work.
I've got something good. Are you buying?
Thank you.
Oh, $2 now.
Big good.
Oh, nice crystals. Do you think it's strange that Carmenilla went to the exorcism?
Got it.
It seems like a dangerous situation for the architect. Very. There was a reason, though. Some syndicate members use encryption and messages to each other. There's a lot of politics and scheming on the islands, after all.
Don't be coy.
I monitor any communications that I can. The network traffic is mostly boring, but sometimes someone forgets to encrypt something. While Carmenilla was heading to Henry's apartment with Grace, he messaged Akiko and told her to step out of the room while Grace was doing the exorcism.
That's weird.
A so-called lapse in procedure was planned? Sure was, lady. Sounds like a plot to me.
Don't test me.
My work is never done.
Sure.
Have you got a copy of this message? Uh-huh. They realized the mistake and scrubbed their phones afterwards, so don't expect to be able to confirm this with their phones. Besides, it was 10 years ago. Everyone got a Masahiro upgrade since then.
Being said,
Oh, I have no clue since it was AI. No, but the game has an AI. Okay. It was just like the Metroid ad.
let's get a skin. I had so much money.
Business is booming.
We just got it.
One more.
One more? Okay. But then we should talk about the evidence, because I think there's new evidence since we...
Starlight skins
Oh.
obtained.
It's like...
Starlight skins obtained.
They're just nice skins.
Okay, case files. Case files. Case
Wait.
files. Case
But
files.
that's
Case
what we
files.
just did.
No, we did the probe. Did we not just do the probe? And hang out?
Primitive acid.
No, we did. We did it.
Oh, okay. You're right. Let's equip that skin.
Yeah. Get some art on here. Oh. That one. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
You know what we haven't found? We haven't found the edge of the map. Like the where they leave from.
Gate.
The gate, that's right.
Yeah, I don't understand what the gate is.
It's where the islands connect.
Yeah, no, I mean, but like, where the hell would that be? I feel like we've been everywhere.
What do
Is it up
those
there?
symbols mean?
Which ones?
Like just the syndicate. Are those areas we haven't found yet? Is that why they're like all...
No, they stay on there. Let's try one. Just see what. Fine. I think it's just like
syndicate buildings?
I think it's just like syndicate buildings of interest. Like one of them was a building we couldn't enter, and there didn't really seem to be a way to enter it either.
That's the reality. I mean, that's the... What's it called?
That's one of them.
Yeah, that's the, Oh, maybe those are the computers. You think?
Computers.
Like the nightmare
it is.
computers?
You're right. They are.
Then we should check them out just in case we've missed a computer somewhere that doesn't require pyramid.
That's true.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think this is the way up.
Nah. Oh, I think I know what that is actually.
What do you think it is?
Either that or that. It's the thing for these.
Oh, yeah. But we should check the other one as well.
Yeah, I'm just
whichever
gonna.
this-
Yeah, I'm just going another direction because I don't think this is gonna be very. Plus, we're right here. Might as well talk to Sam. Along
I just feel like we've talked to Sam very recently, so
But we have an exclamation point on it.
maybe he's ready for some probing.
Yeah. Even that.
So either
Oh no! Wrong button.
either Crimson just lied to us straight up, or Witness was like trying to control some kind of like device at the time of the murder. But Witness didn't leave his apartment, so whatever he did may have helped someone do the murder, but he didn't do the murder.
Yeah.
Don't fall.
Ah, too late.
Sam Daybreak.
Fancy a drink?
Yes.
What is it this time, Sam? A special one won't be appropriate. Would be appropriate, don't you think? I saved your
That's
glass.
strange.
My glass.
Fancy a drink?
You remember, don't you? A glass perfect for a carved ice ball, right? Oh. You really do remember your guess, Sam. I must try, mustn't
My
I?
unique blend.
I have my own blend, night alone. A deep whiskey with complex flavors. The spice mixes with the orange and a hint of honeysuckle.
Fancy a drink?
It is meant to be savored without being diluted. I hand-carved the ice for each glass. Your glass has the perfect shape. Where do you get the ice? The island is suffocatingly hot. The deep factory produces -20 degrees Celsius ice that is frozen over a period of days. The longer it takes to freeze, the harder and clearer it is. You see, can't you, LD, how perfect it is? The ice doesn't melt and dilute the whiskey? A good observer. The colder ice takes longer to melt. You can savor the whiskey for longer without it being diluted. An excellent way to spend some time.
Ah!
Melody Burst!
Yo!
Welcome,
Oh, party of 10.
Raiders of Melody.
Hello.
Thank you for the raid, Melody.
Didn't scare
Didn't
me at
eat
all.
your fries. Didn't eat your fries. That, yeah, didn't jump scare us at all.
Oh no, I'm really tough. It didn't scare me at all.
Welcome to the stream. My name is Jesse.
I'm Johnny.
Yeah, we're playing sexy characters murdered some council in a vaporwave world. We're trying to figure out who did it.
Yeah.
Alright, let's
Alright.
go.
And you may ask yourself,
Oh,
before we go.
Neek! Thank you.
well,
We'll have a sip right now. New emotes are awesome. Thank you. What if you did it? What if we were locked up in a prison for the last like
4 million days.
Yeah, like 3,000 years.
and you may
Oh,
say,
stretch.
Oh, okay. All right.
I will do a stretch right now.
All right.
Get up, get moving.
Let's do some squats. Just postponing the game a little.
You can keep going. Hurry.
Uh,
Oh! Thank you for the follow, Melty Kit.
Oh, welcome.
What is the most important ingredient in your blends? It's hard to say. It's hard to say in a lot of craft, isn't it? Everything has a place and use, doesn't it? If you push me for an answer, it is my love for Lydia. You can relate, can't you? Oh!
What's this now?
It's a host. Thank you for the host. She is my partner in life, and my respect for her gives me nothing to live up to. Gives me something to live up to. I miss having that. Do you want to have a lover, LD?
sorry.
A lover and a partner. I miss Asaya. The journey to perfection is a hard one. Loved ones are essential. We have similar outlooks, don't we? It is always a pleasure, LD. I'll be back.
Relic obtained.
I'll let that.
What's that?
One D8 said, "That's pussy, babe." One glass obtained. The glass love die is always used at Sam's bar before her exile. Sam saved it between each item.
Alright, case files. Just a little bit.
Did you experience a comms blackout last night from the reality folding drive burst? Lydia couldn't contact Yuri for a while? Was it because of a blackout? That's what I'm trying to find out. That guy laughs like a Hearthstone character. I do. What do you know about the murder of Grace Bloodlines? I don't know anything, do I, LD? No. Nobody knows anything. Nobody knows anything. They're like, oh, you should talk to that person if you want to know.
Why aren't you talking to them? Alright. Well,
Oh wait, that's just... Wait, what's that?
Huh?
Oh, is that the phone? Yeah, that's a phone. The
that
ping
phone?
ping. Phone? Okay.
But who was it? Just want to see what that is. Just some hey,
Mandala. Oh yeah.
Blood crystal obtained.
No, that's the one that requires pyramid as well.
Yeah.
It's the barracks.
No, it's not. Barracks is that way. Don't jump this way, you're not gonna make it!
I will. I will.
Okay. Okay. Wait, we have been up here.
Yeah.
But I don't know if this is barracks. Yeah, this is dead zone.
Come on. Yeah, we've been up here. We opened this door. Probably requires pyramid as well. Yep.
Where's the pyramids?
Where are they?
You're
What?
100% certain that we couldn't get into the pyramid, right?
Yeah. It's the Clyde
Oh, Hyla. Hyla.
Hello, D2 gamers.
pyramid. Oh,
Hello, D2 gamers.
Ah, should that you lost an opportunity to say hello, pee-poo gamers.
PP poo poo gamers.
Oops.
Okay.
Let's feel like we have a lot to let's try confronting the people over here before we go to a key.
I just don't. I feel like we're supposed to find something before we just keep talking to these people
I-
around in circles.
I think we're supposed to progress the story by finding out more information.
Okay.
Because we've been doing that for so many streams. And also...
Meek.
Hmm?
Meek.
Wait, this is the football.
Football!
The one that we didn't use.
Oh,
Yes.
Time for feet.
Oh. Stream feet. The water in paradise is good.
That's
I feel like I can
strange.
concentrate a little harder now.
That's strange.
It feels like if I find anything, even if it feels like I could find anything, even if it's hidden.
Meditation unlocked.
Please hold the meditate button to reveal island
I'm
secrets.
glad to be back.
He sounds weird.
Meditate button. Oh my god.
Holy shit, are we gonna find pyramids? Yo!
No way!
Oh my god! I can't believe we missed this one. This seems like the most important one.
Oh my god.
It actually would have been the first one we found if we knew what it did. Because I think at the time we didn't have enough money.
Holy shit. This changes everything.
This does! Oh my god. Okay, so it's
Yeah,
just
they
for a
do
little while.
disappear,
But
Alright, cool.
Eva's enjoying the new emotes. Yes, oh my god, this is so good. Hopefully we find
Crystal attained.
Just gonna do a...
you think?
No! Alright. Ah, okay. No. I will get it. You will watch me do platforming.
I hear a bastard too.
I want to confirm. Yeah.
What?
What? What?
What are we looking for?
Wow.
Well, there's a guy there.
I'm starting to think.
You met that dog in the alleys between the houses? All she wants is treats, treats, treats. You try to have a conversation and nothing, just treats.
We did meet that dog.
We did.
Crystal attained.
Money!
Well, I think it's my game theory.
It's where everything has ever been, maybe.
Whatever this thing is needs a thing. We had it.
Oh! Oh, it is. Oh well.
Thank you.
Crystal attained.
Yeah, I think those puzzles are just for money. Let's just have a little.
We got to have money. Are any of them any other color, or they're all yellow?
They're all yellow,
Okay.
but I'm sure it's everything. It's
Some of
just-
them are pink.
we clearly got a lot of stuff here.
Maybe they're yellow when they're behind something, and they're pink when they're.
Think when you're close.
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna.
That's gonna make it a little easier, at least, to find money. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I really gotta pee. I'll be right back.
Sorry. Aha!
Relic obtained.
Island sequence. Thank you, Mum. Island sequence 009. Memento obtained. 9. Island sequence. The oceans boil as an army of demons descend on us. Natasha Silence dies in the defense of the Golden Church. Alright. Nothing interesting. And clearly... Is that a thing? It looks like a thing. It is a thing. It's probably just another money, but just gonna grab it. So now we're here. Yeah.
Blood crystal obtained.
Oh yeah, I feel like I saw a thing up there. There is a thing over there. Is that in the building? I mean, I guess if it's in the building, that's kind of relief in a way, because that means that we'll get in there eventually.
Got it.
Oh! This one, Ezra's... Oh, this was Ezra's locker. They said they found something and put it... This locker... This looks like Starlight. Oh my god! Jay!
Strange.
I found it!
Key item obtained.
Oh my god. This whole time? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Install complete.
We got pyramids.
Oh, you get pyramids.
It was just in this locker. Someone told us ages ago that someone put something here. It was
Really?
Ezra's locker. And I found it because we had the meditation, so there was a little thing over here.
Ew.
Oh my god, now we can actually access all these computers. We can enter the pyramid. Even. Wow.
I cannot believe it.
Johnny, shout any louder and maybe they'll hear you. Alright, I'll think about it next time.
Can't believe it. It was so close to us and we just... It wasn't... It's like the pyramid stuff isn't something...
What?
Should we just go over to the...
The actual pyramid?
Yeah.
Well, then we need to find the jet ski and everything. So.
It's right over there. It's right over that mountain.
Yeah, it's right over there, 250 meters away. So
But
see
like...
what we find on the way. Trying to remember where we need to go. Let me just...
I can just take you there. I know where to go.
I'm just exploring. Now we actually can, like, find stuff. So these looks good.
Ghost Locker Maxi Value.
Blood crystal obtained.
Ghost Locker Maxi Value.
Can't believe. That's such a...
It was so close to us. And it's like...
Such a frustrating place to hide it, because, like, we had been in that section so many times. And we were told about that locker by someone at some point, so...
Yeah, and that wasn't in our notebook thing. It's like not the same. It's like not evidence.
It was
so
just
it's
like-
not really like.
Yeah, it was just, like, mentioned in passing. So it's not like it was something we would, like, actively
Yeah,
like,
read again.
go for, and, like, we forgot about it. I don't remember what that was.
I only remember the vending machine.
Anyway. It's that easy.
Jet ski. I have a very, very important question.
Oh.
What's up?
What is it?
Can I take over for a bit?
Yeah, sure.
Nightmare computer.
Maybe it's pyramids. Oh, you are on pyramids. Oh.
Look at that! Looks like a little guy.
I mean, these legs.
Not quite. Not quite.
I mean, that and that.
No.
Yeah, it went up.
It's not correct.
It went to 80. 80.
the hell?
It went from 60 to 80.
It doesn't look like it though. Like on the picture.
Yeah, I see what you mean, but it went higher. Maybe the shapes we're looking for is elsewhere. Is that silly?
Can you do that? You can do that? So it can be a combination?
Maybe?
We've never had a combination before.
Yeah, I just thought about it because I could not detect the shapes missing. I'm looking at it wrong.
I don't understand.
Nightmare computer
Real?
unlocked.
What the fuck?
That looks pretty wrong to me.
Alright.
It talks shanty to me when Jason sings, but your blank don't need explaining as the sea shanty starts. What is the word he says there? If there's any word that you're confused about in that song, it's probably passport.
I know the original song, he says, but your booty don't need explaining, but
I'm
I can't
pretty
tell
sure-
what...
I'm pretty sure anytime there's... Is that a guy? That's a person. Anytime that's a god.
It's God, maybe.
Crying grudge.
Huh.
Anytime that I felt like sort of censoring the sexual stuff. Oh.
Talk dirty to
There he is.
Talk
A
dirty
little
to
dance. You should change that animation to the actual animation. That'd be fun.
I could do. Alright. Crying grudge.
Alright.
Translation. Why am I plagued by insects? You don't seem particularly fazed by meeting a god. What do you mean, insects? Too many of you have come to see me the last few years, exploiting my weakened state.
That's strange.
Ooh! Your mad king, obsessed little shit. The masked man, the sneaky one that.
Hmm.
The woman that builds, she's pure in her goals, I admire her. And now you, who are you? I'm the investigator. What are you investigating?
Got it.
Last night someone murdered the council. Ah. The Mad King is dead.
What the hell?
Why do you refer to Mosseret as mad? He believed he was more than he was. Anyone like that is mad. He doubled down on his madness, though. His plans for the next island. The arrogance. What the hell? Who was the masked man who came to see you? Are all of you like him? Why live like that? You need to find out why he took my flesh from me. You have a name? The one that oversees the end of an island. I have met him before. He came to me recently.
What the hell?
Witness? What did he want? My flesh?
Sure.
Why? Witness took flesh. The key to a lock, same as the woman. He called her a builder. You mean the architect Carmenella? She is more creative. She had a better plan. What plan are you talking about? The flesh was fused with another. My body lives elsewhere on the island. Anyone else stop by to tear a strip off? When the Mad King wasn't so mad, he used my flesh to make the lock. He wore it unappended. No one can open the lock without him. What lock? The Mad King's fourth holy seal. You need my flesh to pass through it. You know about someone who's possessed by a demon? I can feel him out there. The anger emanating like it is like a smog. Did he get some of your flesh? He didn't come here, but who can say? Leave me. I'm bored of you.
That's useful.
You've breached the fourth holy seal.
The fourth holy seal requires a godliness to get through. Need to find out how someone tricked the seal.
Noise.
Rumble.
Scary.
So, witness and commoner took flesh directly. But I suppose they don't have to actually have the flesh on them. They could have taken them for someone else. Alright, we got much to explore now.
Many computers to pyramid.
I really want to get in the dead zone.
Yeah.
I hear that's a... That will give us some secrets about Henry.
Hey, do we have a few things to ask him again? Just like look at the thing if there's an explanation. Yep. May as well.
Boys.
Right here.
Boys.
Respawning.
Yeah, so like, I think every time we get anything, they all light up again, and it's just
Not
gonna
all
be...
of them.
I think it's just gonna be like, did you hear a blackout last night? Because one of them said that there was a blackout.
Yeah, but you know, like, we can also hang out again.
Did you experience a comms blackout last night when the reality folding drive burst? Can't say I did. They're pretty unusual. What do you know about the Fourth Holy Seal? Not a thing logged, dice, council secrets and all that.
Figure out that.
Yep. Got a sec. Got a sec, Doc? Wonderful to see you again. You're the only one that doesn't call me the investigation freak. It's not nice to call people's names, is it? That name was given to you derogatorily. You may have lived up to it, but you should be careful of the labels that you let stick to you. Sometimes you need to make the best of it. Sometimes you need pointing in the right direction.
I've got all the time in the world.
I love a
For
positive outlook. Don't let the others get to you. You know, the Syndicate's self-serving and jealous, just like the gods.
Wonderful!
Glad you're rising above it. You always go in for the real talk nowadays. Got something else you want to talk about? I don't know, things just feel pretty heavy around here. A mass murder tends to do that, drags everyone down, kills the vibe. No one's really posy anymore.
Hypothetically?
I just want to get to perfect 25 and start again. I'm doing my best, Doc.
My favourite
You always do.
investigator.
That's why you were called down. You're forgiving and forgetting my past. Ah, whatever, we all make mistakes. Never been the type to blind people to their history. People change. I'm impressed, Doc. You didn't proposition me this time.
Haha!
I assume you're gonna stop by again at some point before this is all over. We'll see. Oh, wrong way. Hmm. Oh! Ooh. Didn't mean to do that.
Respawning.
Trying to get a better look.
Oh!
I jumped off because I was trying to get a look.
That's Satan.
Have you opened it?
No, but
It's
I was
got-
gonna.
yeah.
We bought some Danish butter cookies, so let's snack on those.
Oh well. Oh well. More importantly,
Itself is like a little.
there's a seal. There's a seal around it. It was like over here.
You can use your meditation if you're looking for something.
No, I'm only looking for the dead zone.
Blood crystal obtained.
I know it's over here. So. Go that way.
You can also get into the barracks now.
Yep. So this might be the barracks.
This is the barracks, yeah. Oh, surely we'll find some dirt on the key.
Okay, barracks first then.
Nightmare computer.
Danish butter
Vanilla cookies.
Danish butter cookies. Oh, okay. Oh, yummy.
This is a restricted area.
Jump scare.
Get out of here, freak.
I don't like this.
The investigator appointed by the judge. Irrelevant. These are martial grounds. I'll escort you out. Get out? Like the movie?
Stay out, freak.
Got it.
I need to find a way in there. Treats may be hidden in the barracks. Where are we? I don't remember this entrance. Oh, I guess we've just never been up here.
Yeah.
Fast travel unlocked.
Oh!
Storage obtained.
Can you meditate? Look this way as well. Like, what happens if you just jump over the fence?
Wait, the same thing that just happened to me?
Or not?
What? Too good at jumping.
Ugh. Maybe you just have to sneak when you're in there.
Sneak? I didn't even get to the bottom of the ladder.
You can jump down. Maybe.
It was automatic. Like, I didn't even get to touch anything. It just... Clearly it was programmed to do that. This is where I came from.
Yeah.
Get out of here, freak. How rude. Yeah. The characters are very
Look
rude
down.
to us.
Oh, if you don't do that. Can you go up? Okay. Oh. Be sneaky. Look around. Do like a meditate. You like jump over on that roof, maybe.
I think so.
This is a restrict. Get out of here.
Got it.
Get out.
Stay
Anyway.
out.
I don't like this.
Anyway. I wanted to go to the dead zone. Is... over there.
Wait. Down here? Just jump down in the water again? Look, like right here. Okay, it was just that I saw. I just thought I saw like a door. like we've never been here.
Ooh. Ill-fated pleading letter. A mother pleads for mercy. Her son transgressed. Love between the syndicate and citizen is expressly forbidden.
Blood crystal obtained.
We have
Oh. The other side of it, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, 64.
Get out!
Get out!
You do a meditate.
I
Feel
just
like
want to
you're-
get to the dead zone.
Okay, it's just we're in the middle of area where the probably not sure.
Alright.
No way to make a computer.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was pretty good.
Ah, wrong pyramid, I guess.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
A. Ooh. Do a scan. It's not a whole lot. There was something up there.
Ben Nebula, the mascot was designed many islands ago by the honest Ranoi. Kids love him. Why don't we just start on one side? Interesting. That looks like a foreign material.
Yeah.
So this is apparently what happened when Henry was possessed. Or something.
Yeah.
Like some kind of result of the demonic possession, so I hear.
Yeah. There's something up there we could pick up.
Oh, Sodi.
Relic obtained.
Sequence 17. The 17th island. Remember that? Remember them? Remember those? Enough to wish for death. Sodi! Yes.
Relic obtained.
Blood fountain. An energy drink that makes you feel like your blood wants to burst out your body. A good pick-me-up. I like that.
Doesn't sound great.
No. I'm just gonna like go out from the outside. Oh, whiskey. Hatch. Let's go to do the whiskey. Who do you think rules this world? The Syndicate? No, not our world. The real world? No, not that one either. What other world is there? The metaphorical world, the concept of world. You mean the gods? No, yes, they are the only gods. Probably, possibly, maybe, definitely, absolutely not. How can we say? How do we know? If you worry about that, you'll lose yourself. I don't want to lose myself. Good. It's easier to do.
Remember King Kong? Remember Ferris Bueller? Remember War Games and Back to the Future? Remember Tomb Raider? Remember video games?
Secret tunnel into the dead zone. Someone has been naughty.
Oh, before you explore that, let's find all the things in there first. Need a refill? You need a refill?
Yes. Just gonna make sure we found everything in here first. It's like an apartment building. I wonder if I can even find something.
Remember to use your meditation.
Relic obtained.
16th island sequence. Time for watching Crow's Circle.
Someone said remember, and it made me remember that one Demi Achu song. Oh, okay, I don't know it. Don't think I've heard that name before. Oh, me.
Henry's apartment. Ground zero for the demonic invasion a decade ago.
The investigator
This is
is
where the
here.
demon possessed him. He killed his mother and allegedly killed Grace bloodlines. Demons spilled out and corrupted the island. This concrete sarcophagus was built to contain the spread. As soon as the demonic corruption took hold, it marked the beginning of the end of Island Sequence 24.
Sure.
Which truths are contained within? We can go in.
Oh,
The investigator is here.
Chalked out ritual circle. Presumably where Henry conducted the ritual that caused his possession. Chalked symbols, candles, and statues of gods can't beat the classics when you're conducting an illegal ritual. Need a code for this safe. I should talk to Henry about it. It is his apartment after all.
I have a bad feeling about this.
The corpse of Rena Division, Henry's mother. He killed her by strangulation. Looks like the corpse was left here when the corruption happened and the area was evacuated. It's been decomposing for 10 years. No more evidence here.
oh.
That's it. So we need to...
Yes,
We
it's
need to
whatever's
ask
in the
Henry.
safe that we can hear.
We need to ask Henry.
You do a meditation, just see if there's anything else around.
Guy that always does the September 21st videos, the rejected playlist. What's in those videos? They're good.
Was September 1st? I'm not sure what that is.
There's like a guy that does really elaborate videos with September playing in the background, like dances.
Right.
Dying from sadness carving obtained. A carving about the god dying from sadness. A sentient rock that drifted to Earth in the wake of the other gods. A despair philosopher.
Have a look all the way up. Yeah. Just in case there's something on there. No. Ah.
So we need to talk to Henry. I think that's all this here. Let's go down that hatch.
Yeah, that's probably an interesting thing. Oh no.
Citizen housing.
You was it something to the store?
Scene investigation.
Oh, knife.
The bar!
Nightmare computer.
Oh yeah, there was a pyramid computer here. We just not noticed the
It could have been locked.
hatch.
I think the whole door was locked from the other side.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Open safe. There's a lump of non-human flesh inside.
Alright. You know.
What?
Nightmare computer.
Is it God?
Oh.
God flesh, like we were talking about last
Oh,
time?
that's a good theory. Sure. Legs. This thing? Yeah.
The worship ones are really hard to interpret.
Yeah.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Sorry, that's mine. Pile bunker gauntlets. These might come in handy.
What kind of gauntlets?
Sam has a safe locked by a nightmare computer. Seems excessive. There's a lump of flesh in here? It sure isn't human. I can feel the cosmos when I look at it.
I don't like this.
It looks like this has been carved off something. Is it flesh from crying grudge? Sam's still got a pair of pile bunker gauntlets kicking around.
Ooh, the investigator
Once an
is
assassin,
here.
always an assassin, I guess. They're well used. Look like they only have one charge left in them. They'll probably come in handy. I'll borrow them.
Key item.
A high-end destructive weapon that can punch through thick material. Only has one use left in it. Let's
We
ask.
should probably confront him about that.
Sam Daybreak.
What do you know about the Fourth Holy Seal? I don't think I know anything. No one does, do they? Want to tell me why a lump of flesh cut from a god is doing in a security safe in your storeroom? What flesh? Sammy.
Don't take throughout.
I don't know what you're talking about, LD. Is someone trying to frame me? Is someone plant it there? Did you plant it there?
I have a bad feeling
Don't make
about
this harder than it needs to be. I promise you, LD, I don't know what you're talking about.
Hang out.
Oh.
You'll, like, look away from him and then on.
I mean, I guess someone could have planted it there since he has a pot, like he has a partner, so he wouldn't be the only one to access that.
Fancy a drink? My unique blend.
Is Night Alone okay again? Neat this time. Whatever you recommend. The ice ball you had last time allows you to savor it for longer, but it was chilled. The older the drink, the less you can taste it. Hope you enjoy the pure taste of this
Oh,
blend.
I'm glad to be back.
It's delicious. What are you blending on this island? Night Alone, the Vortex blend. Maybe you can try it next time. No single malts?
Fancy a drink?
Blended whiskey requires a fusion of single malts, but on this island I have focused on serving blended instead of single. It is important to practice all the areas of your repertoire, isn't it? What's your go-to style?
My unique blend.
I have always favored spiced and smoky overtones. Toffee, vanilla, orange, make lightly sweet notes come through, don't they? I appreciate the more floral whiskies, but they have never excited me as much as the deeper complexities of spices.
Sure.
What about the next island? It is important to breathe the new island in, learn about it and craft a drink that can only be born on that island. The island gives the drink so much character, don't they? We make it to the next episode. Gotta go, Sam. I'll catch you later.
Is this a joke, LD?
Maybe there's something we should talk about, LD. Something troubling. 1d8 says, get some chalky milk.
Epic.
The investigator
Yeah, something
is
to
here.
you want to tell the investigator?
I am under suspicion, LD.
I'm sorry, I wasn't truthful. I was holding that flesh for someone. That isn't original, Sammy. Why do you have god flesh?
I am under suspicion, LD.
I was asked to stir it for someone. It was Witness.
Sure.
Why did Witness ask you to stir that flesh? He came to me and said he needed it to be stored. He didn't tell me anything. And you just accepted it without question. I didn't know what it was, did I? He gave me a box and said it needed to be kept secret. For the good of the syndicate, wasn't it?
Don't test me.
Didn't it strike you as suspicious? Witness is an old friend. You'd do anything for old friends, wouldn't you?
Is this a fact?
This is
Or the
suspicious as
truth?
hell, Sammy.
What?
It's the truth, isn't it? I have no idea. Well, that does come in line with what the others are saying.
There's some shit going on with Witness.
I mean, it was held behind a nightmare computer, right? That was in a nightmare computer. Could Witness have set off something at midnight to... or slightly before midnight? No, but the thing that Witness did on his phone was at the time.
We
So
know.
it probably isn't exactly that, but...
Look, we know that Witness had talked to the god. Probably because
And
he
took
wanted.
the flesh. And took the flesh, straight up.
And that might be. So he might have access to. Through the gate
Yeah.
thing. And then he probably wanted to get rid of it. And talk to Sam for safekeeping it. So, like, that is logical enough.
I
on its
mean,
own.
maybe, but Witness wasn't the person to
You
use
do
the
a-
flesh.
You do is.
Witness wasn't the person to use the flesh, though.
Do we know that?
Well, Witness was with Carmenilla at the apartment, and we have the cell phone records that he was there and only missing for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And no, not even, that was Yuri. We have the
Take
like,
a look.
not until I press A.
Sure.
So, basically, Witness is accounted for to have been in his apartment the whole time because of the cell phone tower. The only thing we don't understand is why he dialed a certain number at
Yeah,
midnight.
yeah.
But Carmenilla and the phone record says he was in his apartment the whole time, apart from like 10 minutes when he stepped outside to talk to someone on the phone. So Witness couldn't have physically done the killing, but Witness is clearly an accomplice
accomplice
of some kind.
He's an accomplice to something.
Yeah. Okay.
They do it as a bit. It's probably mostly just money,
Yeah, that's why I'm not doing it.
but it was useful for me. Like, that's how I found the pyramids. Because it gave it an icon. A bunch of stuff down there. Where else haven't we been?
I'm just trying to remember something that, yeah. The things on the beach I'm interested in. Those big black things.
Yeah, let's go for that. Right here.
The obelisks.
Maybe this plus we actually have the like god flesh on us now will help us actually get in there as well.
Into the seal?
Yeah.
We don't even know what the third seal is, though.
Okay, well then we probably have to. At least we can progress on it.
Well, we can't go through the first seal yet.
Oh, is that what we're doing now?
Oh, the second seal, I mean.
Yeah.
I don't know what this does yet, but now we can unlock it to see what it does.
Yeah.
But I think it has some relevance
Like
because
that computer.
it was on the same file.
different size.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Funny.
This nightmare computer controls the obelisks on the beach. There's an activation command. Activating obelisk star map.
Alright.
Done. The answer to the second holy seal is revealed. Go to space, use the answer, see the cosmos, fear the cosmos, lust after the cosmos, embrace the cosmos, scream at the cosmos, put a gun to your head and cry at the cosmos.
Oh.
I would have expected KJS to massage the text a bit before you released version 1.
What?
These obelisks hold the secret to getting through the second holy seal. Normally this requires a data key that KJX craft the obelisk in the data many talents. Inserting the data key handshakes with the computer and allows the user to activate the obelisk. Who knows, Starlight could break into it. The logs show that it was accessed recently by someone else. Yuri, what was he doing?
Got it.
He connected a key and activated the obelisk. There's something else in here as well. A remote key? An unknown device widely connected to the machine, and the key was input remotely 2 days ago. That could have been what Witness was doing.
Yeah.
With the phone. From where though? It would need to be somewhere within a line of sight to the device. Whoever remotely accessed it would need to see the obelisk somewhere near here and have a line of sight. Maybe up on the cliff behind me. The obelisk should tell me something at least.
Oh, there's a camera. Clearly. That could be connected to the phone. Alright.
Okay.
That done.
Green. It looks like this is showing me a code. The symbols are Scholar, Bird, Snake, Bull. I've
Should I
seen
write
these
those
symbols.
down?
No, I think that's what the note was. I've seen the symbols before when I put it on my space hump. I should go back there and try again.
Oh, you can just do it straight up. Nice. Oh, I haven't seen this place.
Yeah. I like the music. It almost reminds me of the music from Outer Wilds. When the Earth is about to, when the planets are about to explode. The stars. These look like the symbols I activated on the beach. If I remember correctly, the pattern was Scholar, Bird, Snake, Bull.
Bird, snake, bull.
That's it! We must have unlocked something. This was designed to safeguard against random attempts to crack the code. Was Shinji right? Did the demon possessing Henry feel its way through? One Last Kiss was an exorcist. She might be able to help. Council building. 24th Island sequence. Third Holy Seal. Looks like a blood lock. Starlight can take a look.
Analyzing.
Got it.
Blood lock coded to the council blood. To get through this, you need to have the blood of one of the council members in you, or presumably sampled to trick the log with. Whose blood logged is through here? And whose blood logged in through here?
Analyzing.
All the council expected. This lock has hardly been used since the start of the island. There's only a few instances of logins over the centuries. Every time a lock has been opened, it's been a group, the entire council. No exceptions, except recently. There are two anomalies here.
That's strange.
There's an unknown blood sample that logged last night after all the council had entered meditation.
Analyzing.
Don't test me.
Starlight doesn't recognize it. An unknown individual with council blood came through the lock last night while the council were meditating. How do we have an unknown suspect with council blood? Who else entered the hologram?
Analyzing.
Nanny the hell?
Nanny the hell?
Oh, Nani the hell.
Henry's blood was used on this lock last night. Does that put him at the scene?
What the hell?
How the hell did Henry's blood open the lock? He's a citizen, not a council member.
Sure.
One of the councils logged in 2 days ago, stayed a few minutes, and left. Tough memory. What was he doing here without the rest of the council? I need to check with Doom Jazz. Maybe a sample is missing.
Who opened the third seal?
Dun, 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 dun. Who opened the third seal? The third seal is a blood lock coded to the blood of the council members. I need to find out who opened the lock on the night of the murder.
So can you not go through this?
Oh, I think it's that part. That probably
Yeah,
can't
it's
go
like,
through.
click it.
What the hell?
I'm guessing this is the fourth holy seal. Oh,
Oh, I guess the third one was just open. Like, it was just a
Got
door.
it.
what's the deal? There's a data port. Starlight might find something. Nani the hell? Data port OS, Syndicate OS Black Planet version. Handshaking. Authenticating. Welcome to the Syndicate OS Black Planet. To deactivate fourth holy seal barrier, please become godlike.
What the hell?
Barrier? The barrier is freaking out.
That's strange.
Become godlike? Please present godliness to bioscanner.
That's weird.
It's checking to see if someone is biologically godlike. Error. Fourth holy seal is non-responsive. System has suffered a critical failure. Please reboot system. Leader Morissette authorization.
That's strange.
Fourth holy seal is toast. What happened last night did a number on it.
The investigator is here.
People have been using crying grudges flesh to pass through the barrier. But how did Henry get through the seal?
Alright.
Oh.
Can you click the blood here?
This blood trail leads away from the council penthouse. I guess you did just say it broke, so the seal isn't working anymore. Whose blood is it?
Analyzing.
No match to any council members that were here last night. Just a trace of Ice Kawami's blood. He took his own life years ago.
The investigator is
Doesn't
here.
match Henry's blood. He doesn't have a massive wound on him anyway. No matches. Someone else was here last night.
That's weird.
Why does this blood just end at the wall? The wall is normal. No signs of secret entrances or anything. It just gets weirder. Yikes. Counselor Make an Origin. Make an Origin. Cause of death is a slash across the throat. May the silent goat walk with you with all your cosmic enemies. Everyone has been sliced up with a blade. The lacerations are all clean.
Oh.
They were done with a sharp, perfect blade. So the guards that were murdered at the front were done with a rusty or broken blade, and these ones were done with a clean blade.
Different knife.
Different knife, or even maybe different murderers. Interesting.
Like, we already know the time frame doesn't make sense.
No.
So there's clearly more than one person.
Counselor Leon Disaster. No, the time frame doesn't make sense for Henry to have run from the prison to the crime scene.
So there's clearly more than one person involved.
Yeah, there is, but even within here, there could be different people. Like, within the actual killings. Counselor Leon Disaster. Cause of death appears to have been a blade taking off the front of his scalp, slicing his brain. May the sign go forth with you within all the cosmic heavens. Silent. Counselor Fine Stranger. Cause of death is nearly being decapitated by a laceration across his throat. May the silent goat walk with you with all your cosmic heavens. Oh, there's a... What? Leader Morissette. Cause of death is sliced up windpipe and artery. There's a gun lying next to it. There's a strange pen around his neck. May the silent goat walk with you with all your cosmic heavens. That's a special looking person too. Didn't expect to find a dead killer demon inside the council's penthouse. It's been shot through the head. The bullet's stuck in its skull.
Sure.
It's a Fukada round, a high-powered bullet. There's a gun lying next to Leader Morissette. There are hellish claws on its arms like knives. They're perfect as well. Claws are covered in blood. Slyly can run the blood.
Analyzing.
Got it.
Several council members. Councils were all killed with a perfect blade. This thing's claws could have done it.
That's weird.
What the hell is this thing doing here? Does this have anything to do with Henry? He led the demons on the island.
Sure.
Shinji is on the island, so marshals definitely didn't catch them all. If the marshals missed Shinji, did they miss the killer demon too? This crate is bizarre. It looks like it was hidden in this chest. Did someone bring it in here and hide it as a trap? It looks like the containment crate burst open, smashing open the chest.
Ooh, the
If you could get a
investigator
killer
is here.
demon in here and find a way to release it at the right time, it would make a hands-free murder weapon.
Mm-hmm.
That could have been what the phone call was. But the point they keep making is you have to have line of sight to the thing to like activate it.
There was a camera.
Do you think there was a camera in here?
No, there's a camera next to the
Obelisks.
obelisks. That's what she was talking about.
I thought she was talking about releasing this, opening this crate remotely.
But we didn't know about this crate when she mentioned it. She was talking.
No, just now she did that. Just now she said you can open the crate, remotely.
Yeah. Wait, what are we talking about? Having line of sight. That was about the computer at the.
Yeah, but remote controlling something. They keep talking about whenever you remote control something, you need to have line of sight. Not just with the obelisks, but last gameplay as well. They were talking about how you can connect your phone up to something and activate it remotely, but you need to be able to see it.
Okay.
There are a number of restraints inside. The inside is covered with claw marks. The restraints have sacred wards on them. They're used to subjugate demons. Is this where the killer demon came from? The claw marks match. If the killer demon came to the crate and didn't kill the marshals downstairs, if the killer demon got here via the containment crate, it means it didn't go through the whole seals. Someone brought it through the seals and left it here. Someone planted a trap. When the council were vulnerable, someone released the psycho killer demon to attack them. Were they assuming no one would get into the crime scene afterwards, though? The crate leaves a trail of evidence.
Sure.
Didn't matter, though? Is the presence of the killer demon enough to complete the plan? Or did they assume the seal would never be opened again? They assumed I wouldn't be on the island investigating. Bad call. Starlight is detecting dead zone residue from the crate. Did this come from somewhere in the dead zone?
The investigator is here.
This crate has a remote receiver on the lock. Someone could have remotely activated it to open it. This receiver has the same number on the one the witness dialed in the midnight last night. Witness opened a crate containing a killer demon remotely in the council penthouse. Holy shit. Oh, okay. Maybe this one is just like that then. Okay, maybe this one is yeah. I mean, obviously that happened. She just confirmed it. Council of Pandora 2 caused the death as horizontal slash across the stomach, which emptied out her organs. It does not go well. Councillor Lunatic Pope missing several fingers, which suggests he tried to defend himself from the attack. Cause of death is a deep horizontal cut through his head. Councillor Kafka Memory. Cause of death is a vertical laceration from his groin to rib cage, most of her organs have spilled out. May the sign go well. So that was the one that most recently came through the seal.
Oh.
There's a strange blood spray here. It doesn't match any of the council members. The spray is from a bullet exiting the body.
I have a bad feeling about
The bullet
this.
is lodged in the wall. It's a Fakuda round. There's a gun lying next to Leader
Got
Morissette.
it.
It's been fired twice. It's an old weapon that uses Fakuda rounds.
Sure.
Blood sample isn't in the database, but there's a hit on the DNA. What the hell?
I don't.
This blood
like
has Carmella's DNA. It's not her blood, but it could be her offspring. Does she have a child? If I go to her without any more evidence, I'll rattle her, get nothing out of her. If she does have a secret child, they'll be somewhere on the island. Interesting. Oh, another. High Priestess and Counselor Gabrielle and devotion. Cause of death is a deep laceration through the abdomen. So there were several.
Just to make sure we're in.
So there were actually several crates around.
360. Alright. I think we got everything.
Like, that looks like a very similar crate to this.
Yeah.
they just had a demon in here, or like someone moved a demon in here. I don't quite understand.
I mean,
Like, they always had a demon in here, or she said they planted a demon in here. So, if there is a time where the council members, like, leave this area, I guess you could sneak in here. The Helmless Council is used to traverse the second seal.
oh,
Are 2 missing? 2 are missing!
yeah, and look left.
Pink petals. Just like the ones downstairs. Does this put Yuri at the scene? He wears a hat with pink petals. I'm starting to think the petals are, easily, like, it's an easy thing to frame someone with. This won't hold up in the trials without anything to back it up. Like, there's a couple of... It makes it seem like everyone was involved,
Yeah.
but I think a couple of them were involved, and they're very good at making it look like everyone else was slightly involved too.
Yeah.
Because there are small things like petals and like...
And they're probably trying to
Lydia's, like, tire marks that they can kind of put everything close to just kind of
like assuming everyone was in on this.
Yeah.
They probably wanted to solve this without like do this in a way where no one could blame them. But then maybe they're also trying to backstab each other as well, so they have way outs in case they get spotted.
I
But
have a
maybe
feeling
everyone
like-
did a little bit.
I have a feeling like 2 or 3 people are involved. And they're trying to make it look like everyone is involved. Or
yeah.
to some degree. So that it's harder to pin it on any one person, and if we did find something that pinned it on someone specifically, like Witness, even if he was involved, actually, he could say you have just as much evidence on Yuri, or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, we don't have anything specifically at Witness that's like that much better than what we have against Yuri. Just want to see if there's anything. The edge of the world. Yeah.
Alright.
I think, yeah. I think it's like, I suspect only a couple people are involved, but they're trying to make it look like anyone could have done it. Okay. So. I'm thinking someone killed the 2 people out here with a rusty knife. And that was probably a different, like, then they could have just left. Because if the demon was already set up and ready to kill the whole council, then they could have just left at this point. They didn't actually have to go through any of the seals. But people had to have gone through the seals at some point to put the demon in there. So it doesn't actually matter that the space helmet was, like, the space helmets having little hints at Lydia or Yuri. That doesn't mean that they might have been the last person to use them, because they could have been used 2 weeks earlier.
Yeah.
And then just set up to make it look like somebody has
Yeah,
recently used them. Like,
And this could have been a...
I actually don't think it would... Yeah.
We have hints that this has been a plan in I think, for a very
many,
long time.
Yeah, for a little while. And I
we
actually
should confront
suspect...
a bunch of people.
Yeah, we need to confront people, but I even suspect that that's... Especially with, like, Lydia and Yuri, I suspect that they aren't involved, because petals and perfume are so easy to, like...
Yeah.
To, like, do a...
Well, at least with Lydia, it's supposed to be...
Well, it's a special blend, but, you know, she lives with Sam. And Sam already does people favors, like hiding body parts in his freezer. So he could have unknowingly given someone some of her perfume or something. Like, I don't know exactly what the logic is.
You do a, like, not the meditate, but like the one where you can see where it's a computer there.
Yeah, because, like, I don't think it would be that hard. Also, I think that, like, the demon must have been put there much earlier.
Yeah.
Like not recently enough that you would still smell the perfume of someone who used the helmet recently.
The perfume could be put on the helmet after as well.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like, it must be. It must have been put on there recently. Let's see. Uh-huh. It's very funny.
Hmm.
Some guys.
I do like those.
Yeah.
I like
Stick figures.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Oh, looks like someone or something has been dragged through the shed. This looks like human waste. A couple days old at most.
Mm.
Like, shit?
Shit.
Why? How? Why?
Been dead for a while.
Dead?
Yeah, if you die, you shit.
What are you? I just thought it meant someone was locked in here and then had to like probably do their stuff.
Or that. But it could also be someone who died in here.
Then wouldn't there be blood and or like a body or
Maybe
some
they
trace
died
of
in a
anything?
different way. Well, I'm just speculating.
Dragged through the shed. That is very odd. Where are we? Like, are we close to someone?
We're at a building, like on the other. Can I try to just find it real quick? It's
Oh,
just.
I know what we. I understand now.
No, but like what this building is. There's like a plaque on the other side of it. Yeah. Behind the foot massage thing. I think. No, that's it. Or maybe this building. The plaque on that. That would technically be the building.
This? What?
Yeah, there's a plaque somewhere on this building. That is.
Citizen services.
Hmm.
See what it says about that.
Well,
Not crimes. Oh,
No.
wait, unless it's.
we gotta talk to everyone.
We do gotta talk to him.
Yuri's close.
Here. There aren't any footprints. Maybe whoever was in here was restrained.
Well, Yuri's just down here, right?
Yeah. I'm just thinking about what that could mean. Yeah. Okay.
Yuri night.
You got some explaining to do, buddy. And hanging out.
And
Got
hang.
time to chat, Yuri? What do you want, freak? What kind of music do you like, Yuri? Good. A properly addressed question. Why do you want to know? I want to get to know you. Have you been drinking, freak? You have any interests?
Pathetic.
I do enjoy some music. Classical. Music that improves your mind. Studies show that the impact of listening to classical music only lasts for 10 minutes. There aren't any long-term effects.
How dare you?
Quiet. Goodbye, freak. Goodbye, Yuri. Were you outside the council penthouse last night, Yuri?
Nonsense.
Of course I wasn't, freak. That big petals, which I suspect are from your hat outside the penthouse. I doubt that. So for the record, this is a complete denial.
Yes.
Yes, freak, it is. I won't stand up in a court. It won't stand up in court anyway. Listen. Yuri, let's rap for a second.
Worthless.
Rap.
Crime?
You
Not
put a key in the
crime.
Nightmare computer connected to the obelisk on the beach and activated it. What are you talking about?
Is this a fact?
You did. I've got the
Or a
logs.
truth?
Don't worry, someone else accessed them, but they were more intelligent than you. We used a wireless access device.
Insufferable.
More intelligent? The insects on this island can barely tie their shoelaces, let alone figure out the symbol on the obelisk in space.
I'm glad to be back.
Thanks, Yuri. For what? You just told me about the symbols on the obelisk, which I didn't ask about, and you only know about if you use them. Where did you get the key to access the obelisk?
Nonsense.
I have no idea what you're talking about, freak. Oh, don't hold out on me, Yuri. I know you know the secret of the second seal. I have nothing else to say. Oh,
So he will
he
lie
did-
about everything.
Yeah. What do you know about the fourth holy seal? You mean the holy seal that Henry got through and killed the council? Yes, that one.
Pathetic.
Who cares? The monster killed him. Let's get the show on the road. Do you know anything about the third holy seal? Of course not. They're a mystery. Stop wasting time. You know anything about demons on the island? The marshals killed them all.
Insufferable.
They should have killed Henry while they were at it. May you see through a million eyes, and may you reach the moon. Okay, so he is lying. Interesting. I actually didn't expect him to actually have been there.
Oh no.
I want to see where else there are.
Well, at least we know that he was at that computer, and he knows the code for the second seal.
Well, he said
He
the
could have
obelisk
told that to
in
someone
space.
else.
So he's seen that they were in. He knows they're in space.
He could have heard that from someone else. There could have been another person he was an accomplice to,
Yeah.
who went there, told him what he saw, and then they found out how to solve it, and he found out how to do it,
Yeah.
and gave that information to them.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
They could have
No.
described it to him, and he's just
Yeah.
Well, wait.
you have some explaining to do, and some hanging out.
Want to chat, witness? I must warn you that I'm not one for long conversations. Why plants?
The gods are watching us.
The gods tend to us and raised us. Maybe I can hope to have some insight into their brilliance by tending to life myself. Following in the footsteps of the gods? In my own humble way.
The gods are displeased.
They are glorious cosmic beings that our human minds can barely comprehend.
The gods are radiant.
It is foolish to think I may understand their brilliance, but maybe I can understand more of myself. If you know yourself, you can ward off falling into sin. I'll keep that in mind.
The gods are watching us.
I'm enjoying our conversations, Lady
The
Loveties.
gods are radiant.
There is a sensitive matter in which we could discuss further. You have something you want to tell the investigator?
Of course no.
Things happened while you were in exile, Lady Lovedies. The architect and I became close, and we married. It didn't last though.
This island is full of
She is
sinners.
obsessed with the perfect island. There wasn't any room in her heart for me or the gods.
What?
I've been reluctant to tell you until now, but I'm worried about her. Her mind is not in the cosmos. In what way? Do you believe that you should be rewarded for your craft? Craft is a reward unto itself.
What?
The architect was like that as well, but the dark clouds began to cover over her. Her prayers were not as fervent as they once were. I felt her work was not being done in the name of our starborn masters. She began to crave more validation, more credit for her work. Isla's spelling out, what?
The investigator is here.
She architects our islands. Without her, we have nothing.
I am still bathed in the glory of the gods.
Our work is for the gods. They lifted us up, and we must do the same for them. Personal reward is a sin that pushes us from their light.
This island is full of sinners.
I fear she has forgotten this. Thank you for confiding in me, witness. Yeah, witness's voice is very, like, clipped.
Got it.
I checked your building logs. Your story checks
I am
out.
still
Of
bathed
course
in
it does. The
glory of
righteous have
gods.
nothing to hide.
Paradise feels...
Why do you want
Wow.
Crimson to get the key to the second seal?
Of course not.
I didn't. You're lying. I have testimony that you not only asked her to get the key, but she gave you the key as well. That simply isn't true. I have nothing to do with Miss Acid. Just lying to you, Lady Lovedies. You're being played. Have you got the key?
Surely this is a joke.
I didn't even know the second seal required a key. I don't have it. You're lying. I'm not Lady Lovedies. Miss Acid is tricking you. She's turning us against each other. Why? It's your job to find out.
Oh,
Were you and Carmenilla married 25 years ago?
What?
No, we had fallen apart a few years before that. Why do you ask? Apparently she went into isolation for a year about 25 years ago.
Surely this is a joke.
I remember that. I have no idea what she was doing. She likes to lose herself in her work. She said she was working on a project and didn't want to be disturbed.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Was full isolation unusual? A little bit, but I didn't pay much attention. The Syndicate's fall from grace was a bigger concern.
Sure.
Where does she isolate herself? She has always built herself little hideaways in the island, places she won't be disturbed. I don't know where it is. Did you experience a comms blackout last night? When the reality folding drive burst? I did. When they have occurred before, they have always been hard to pinpoint. They don't affect the whole island.
Convenient.
You asked Crimson to get the key and the second Holy Seal from KHX.
What?
No,
I don't like this.
Witness, I'm losing my patience.
Crime.
By
cannot
asking her to
hide.
do that and by her account, taking a copy from her, you're the prime suspect who went through it.
What?
I did nothing of the sort.
I don't like this.
Denying all of it, or just going through the seal?
What?
All of it. I had nothing to do with Miss Asset's preposterous story or the second seal. There's no desire to cooperate at all. I can't cooperate with a fabrication.
Because he never went through any seals. He did it from comfort of his own. And technically the second seal doesn't need a key. It needs a code. We know that. That's not...
I actually wonder... I wonder if Carmilla was with him the whole night. If he ducked out to the bathroom or something, she could have been the one to write the code from his phone.
He did... that's true. You know, I was gonna say he ducked out of the balcony, but that was with his...
No, that was to actually answer a call from Akiko, according to both him and Akiko. If he was with Carmilla all night, she was jokingly saying, "Why should I tell you every time we each went to the bathroom as well?" So it could have. I mean, potentially, because I just don't. I don't know. I don't think the solution to this game is every single person was in on it to like, and working with each other. Even if multiple people were planning to do something, I don't think they were working with each other. Because some of these guys clearly hate each other. Like, not enough to cooperate.
It is true that they're all cooperating to some degree, but they're also trying to frame each other. At the same time.
So if someone wanted to frame Witness, let's say, they could have used his phone. Carmilla could have used his phone to write the code while he was away, or just didn't see her do that.
It could have
they
been
were together all night.
It could have been Carmelina's job to do that part, but she did it on someone else's device. The question.
Because all we know is that phone was in this apartment all night, and he had used it to call Akiko, so he was there at some point, and she heard his voice, and he heard her voice, so they kind of can corroborate where each other are, Akiko and Witness. But you don't need to talk to... It was suggested that number that was written into the phone, it didn't have anyone pick up or anything, so there was no way of verifying who did the code, really. But yeah. What do you know about the fourth Holy Seal? Nothing, Lady Loveties. It is one of the Council's secrets. The guard told me you went and carved some flesh. What's up with that?
Another sinner.
None of your concern.
The facts and
I
the
vehemently
truth are
disagree.
not.
Of course not.
Fine.
The end
The
times
islands
of
die
the
and I
world.
want to know why. Demons come to us and rot our triumphs. Do gods attract them? Keeping one on the island make demonic invasions more likely? Why carve his flesh? Seems like a sin. I needed to study it.
I am still bathed in
You
the
can
glory
feel the
of
cosmos
gods.
when you look at the flesh of one of our gods. His link to the stars. Is he a magnet?
Got it.
What did you find? Nothing.
The gods are radiant.
The holiness of a lord should never be questioned. Can I verify this is true?
Blasphemy!
I conducted the research in crime.
Don't test me.
I don't like the sound of this, Witness. Why did you give Sam a piece of god flesh to hide?
Surely this is a joke.
What did he tell you?
Got it.
You first.
Of course not.
I needed somewhere to store the flesh. I'm worried that there are people in the syndicate that would sabotage my research. Who?
The gods are
I have nothing
displeased.
concrete.
Sure.
And the why? The awful nickname Perfect 25. The desire for perfection now. They don't want someone proving the council wrong. So you didn't use it with Sam to breach the fourth Holy Seal. This is the first time I've heard of it being used with the fourth Holy Seal.
I have a bad feeling
We'll see
about
about that.
this.
What does that say?
The mystery of the dead killer demon. It was like that
Yeah.
in the last conversation as well.
Know anything about demons on this island? Demons?
Blasphemy!
I don't. They're a blight on our holy work, corrupting our righteous hope. The marshals examined them all after they came to the island. There shouldn't be any left. He dialed the number of that at midnight last night. That call was the receiver attached on the lock crate, which contained a killer demon that had been hidden in the council penthouse.
This island is full
I
of
have no
sinners.
idea what you're talking about.
Crime is
Yes, you do. You
repulsive.
unleashed that killer demon. No, I didn't. Someone's trying to frame me.
Paradise feels
Bullshit.
wrong.
What do you know about the murder of Grace Bloodlines? Wasn't that case solved years ago? You don't know anything about the third Holy Seal? The Holy Seals are kept a secret on purpose. May you fly with the destroyed Eden.
The end times of
May you reach the moon.
wonder if
It's just like every time we think we have concrete evidence on people, they
Insane.
specifically act like they don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
So it's like, it feels like even if there are like multiple people involved, they are specifically framing people for those things, and then those people don't know anything about it.
No, I mean, maybe there's something concrete then.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, maybe it's better to hang out after you talk to them. Because I remember with the doctor, we asked him about some stuff, and then when we hung out, that was the exact stuff that he referred back to.
Okay.
So, I wonder how that works. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. At least I got the probe for the witness just then. Oh, you want to talk to Camino?
Just like
I mean,
look at the
to-
screen. Just look at the thing. Is there anything new?
I think
Something-
everyone has something new because we found a demon one.
Yeah,
like
that's true.
that's pretty big. Huge of truth.
At least she gives.
Oh, that's a
easy
crimson,
information
I mean.
because,
But that's, I mean, Witness has a good point that she doesn't have to be telling us the truth just
No,
because
no,
we
no.
paid for it.
But
so-
she's giving us things we can probe other people about.
True.
Quite often.
True.
Crimson acid.
Alright.
Yeah,
Good time to
anyway.
chat, Crimson? You still read much, lady? Not a lot of reads in the Outerlands. Let me give you this one. One of the citizens we brought on the island was carrying a few volumes of it. It's my new favorite. Oh! Manga! Nagoshi's helicopter?
Thank you.
A humble designer dreams about flying a helicopter through the city. Looks good. Does he achieve his goal? You need to read it to find out. What did you miss most in Exile?
Whiskey. Honest.
The old gang. We lived in the shadow of genocidal gods. Praise be, of course, but you guys made it better.
Good work.
It was a different time back then. The islands are a mess, but it was us against the world. The Syndicate got too comfortable, too predictable. That's why last night happened. A lot of good times on the old islands. Immortality was a fun thing to experiment with, endless possibilities. People started settling down though. It didn't end because he got exiled. Is this about me getting married? Partially. All of the Syndicate got boring one way or another. Master started cracking the whip about building better islands. Akiko got a stick up her ass. Doom Jazz only knows so many tricks. I'm so glad you got married and found happiness, but you left me behind.
Sorry.
I didn't realize. I thought we were just fooling around. We were. I enjoyed it, but I wanted it to last longer. Oh, they were together. It's been an aeon, but we can pick up where we left off. If only once before the island ends. Don't be a tease, lady. I'm not teasing. Just one-time thing, right? I'm solving a mass murder of the council after being in exile. I'm not in a place to make long-term life decisions.
Good.
Voice me.
Oh, wait. Okay.
Aw. Maybe they got to do a quick makeout. I missed you, Crimson. I missed you too, lady. Remember, this is a one-time thing. We keep it business now. Let's see what happens on the next island. Relationship increased. Enrapturing manga obtained. Crimson's favorite manga. Nagoshi's helicopter. It's a story of a mild-mannered designer that dreamed of flying a helicopter through the city. What an interesting... What a concept.
And it's her favorite.
It's
It's my favorite. It must be good.
Yeah. Do you know anything about the third holy seal?
Business is business.
I know that'll cost you. Nice doing business with you. It's a bloodlock. How do you know that? I have my way. Someone let it slip.
Sure.
Who? Ice Kiwami. What made him tell you? That will always be my secret.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Who else knows? Who can say? Maybe the gods carry him through the cosmos. It is easy to manipulate. He had a weakness for women and easily gave in to cosmic fear.
I have my ways.
Who knows who talks to who on this island? Who knows what secret meetings happen in quiet rooms? Who knows what gets said when someone has the fear of gods put in?
Don't test me.
Well, that narrows it down. Do you know anything about how the council entered the penthouse?
Secrets breed mysteries.
If I knew the secrets of the seals, we wouldn't be doing this dance. I don't mean the seals, I mean how do they go in and out frequently? Are they there every day? Penthouse is reserved for special business. It takes a lot to get the council in there. Big building to hardly ever be used. Montserrat loves his concrete. He wanted something large and imposing. Something to reach the heavens without the audacity of Babylon. Why not build it on the mountain if he wants to reach the heavens?
Thank you.
The mountains are reserved for holy grounds. The temple is carved into it. You don't argue with the high priestess. Anyway, Montserrat decided the council would only enter the penthouse together. His paranoia is growing unabated. Did you know he always carried a gun? The old Montserrat never used to do that. So, would it be weird if I had evidence the council member entering by themselves 2 days before the murder?
What do you mean?
If a council member did that, they'd be going directly against our leader. Risky move. None of us are privy to everything that happens with the council, so I can't say for sure. I haven't heard anything about the council members disobeying him, though. If that's the evidence you've got, something's definitely suspicious. Got any product that relates to Henry's father?
Thank you.
Digging in the past, lady? Is there truth in the midst of time? An investigator investigates. The third holy seal is a bloodlock that requires council blood. I need to know where Henry got that blood from. Henry's father is an odd one, isn't it? The Syndicate controls this island. The citizens monitored like cattle. This slipped through, though.
Me.
I've been trying to find out the answer myself. I don't like unknowns.
Thank you.
I haven't got much, but I've got something to sell.
Good work.
Nice doing business with you. I got records of some private financial transactions between Rena Division and Ice Kiwami.
The investigator is here.
What kind of transactions? Eyes was giving her money. Henry was born 27 years ago, right? These transactions date back to 27 years and 5 months ago. And? I thought you were an investigator? Why would a powerful council member be giving personal money in a secretive transaction to a female citizen 5 months before her only child was born?
That's strange.
Oh. Crimson, you got the inside track on demons on this island? You mean Shinji?
The investigator
Let's start with
is
Shinji.
here.
He's a little asshole, but he's harmless.
That's weird.
You've met him. Why hasn't he been captured? He's weak. He's chosen. He has to choose when and where to physically manifest himself as to avoid capture. You're not reporting him? He's helped me with a few things. He's seen things I haven't. The island's going to end. He's too weak to do anything, so what's the harm? Could he have killed the council? No way, he has his limits. He can barely hold physical objects. His weakened astral body conflicts with our reality. What about the other demons?
Doesn't add up.
On the island? I assume the marshals got them after the Henry incident. So, you're not aware of any other demons on the island that might have gotten into the council penthouse last night and redecorated it in a nice shade of viscera. What do you know about secret demonology labs? Not enough, apparently.
Nice doing business with you.
You buying? Hit me. Witness secretly experimented in demonology.
Nanny the hell?
What? That's illegal. Nanny the hell? That's why it's secret. Witness wants to understand why paradise fails. Fail point is demonic corruption. It rots the island and causes the end of the paradise. Got any proof? Secrets often don't have proof. That's why I'm doing 2 for 1. To study demons, you need a secure place to do it. There's a secret bunker hidden under the suburbs. Carmenella designed it into the island in secret. I don't know what it's used for, but I know it exists.
What the hell?
Carmenella designed it, but Witness uses it? Sure she's not involved? I think it was a failed panic room experiment or something. Trouble with syndicate panic rooms is we don't do well cooped up together. Egos never do.
Oh.
Where is it? Like I said, the suburbs. When Henry incident happened, it fell into the wrong side of the dead zone, and it is now within the concrete sarcophagus. I need to find out more. What do you know about the fourth holy seal?
Don't be coy.
It's an open secret that requires some kind of godliness to get through. An open secret? What got out a while back? From who? Not sure, it just kind of bubbled up. Someone probably got loose-lipped after a drink. So everyone in the syndicate would know how to breach it. Not the specifics, but if anyone says they don't know anything, they're lying. Trying to cover their asses now that you're here. Time to uncover some asses.
Good work.
Go get him, Tiger.
What I meant about hanging out was do the probing first.
Yeah,
then
no,
hang
but
out.
I don't think it makes a huge difference.
Yeah, it's just like it seemed to do that for Doom Jets. We specifically got the clue about what we were talking about. Like he was referring to the stuff we had just talked about when we did it. And they only say like I have something to tell you after you hang out. So maybe if we know more, there's also a bigger chance that they'll tell us something.
I think it's all. I think
There's
I
surely
think
there's a level thing as well.
I think the reason why they tell us something in confidence is because our relationship increases.
Yes, but I also think, like, obviously, because he said I wasn't being truthful before. There's more to what I just told you. Like, he wouldn't have been able to say that if we hadn't had that
Go
conversation.
over there.
Yeah, like it's signed in a way that you can't.
But why is there a computer up there? Doesn't look like you can go. I mean, not up there. Just over onto that island.
Can you click the button again to see where it is? Now that we have view on island. No.
Okay.
But here.
Can you talk to her? Can you read her lines? Because I need a break.
All right. What's going on with the message? Witness sent you with a key for the sent you with the key for the breach.
Why?
What message, Elder?
Got it.
The Moon database has a backup of your tablet. There's a message from Witness with a file attached. There's a key to using the problems.
Huh?
Is that what that was? I got a message, and as soon as the mail client opened, it crashed out and the tablet died. The tablet was straight dead after that. Did you take it to get locked up? Nah, LD, it was a few days ago. We all get new tablets on the next island, and my phone still worked, so I could still do it. That's your statement? Sure, it is, LD. I don't know about the file or key or whatever it was. What do you know about the murder of Gray's blood clients? Not a thing, LD. What do you know about the fourth Holy Seal? I don't know, LD. The Holy Seals are kept secrets. We'll open this third seal. You know anything about the third Holy Seal? Can't help you, LD. It's all secret. Know anything about demons on the island? Not a thing, LD. Ask the marshals. Didn't the marshals kill them all during the Henry incident? We especially have a lot to say to Ego.
Let's go for a drive, LD.
How things with you, same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. That's a good thing. That's a good thing, by the way. We're happy to. Glad to hear it. You two always were above the couple, providing us. Not many people experience a relationship with the burden of immortality. You have to be thoughtful and considerate. The most important thing is being relaxed.
Sounds.
Eternity is a long time. Statistically, we're both going to make mistakes and hurt each other. That can't be helped. On the other hand, you have forever to patch it up and make it right. What about you? You looking to get back in the dating game? It's hard when the dating pool is so small. Do a Doom Jazz and get some citizen hookups going on. Fresh rub on the next island. Speaking of which, you could always swing by DJ's. Yeah, again. The thought did cross my mind. Sleeping with the suspect in the mass murder. That's my goal. If you want, you can just drop me off at Judge and I'll put you down for everything. Wrap this up nice and quick. Stop you giving me a hard time. I'm messing with you, LD. Exile made you grumpy. It's been fun. I'll drop you by the beach. Sure.
Come on, LD.
Oh. We have something I think we should discuss. You have something you want to tell me, tell
Come
me,
on,
Investigator?
LD.
We're tight, right, LD? I can tell you something, right?
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Everything's on record, but I'll use some discretion. Me and Sammy didn't kill the council,
The island feels bad.
but we aren't happy.
It's
Come on now. The council wouldn't let us leave, though. What do you mean? Me and Sammy are done with this life. These small islands, immortality, waking
The
gods.
island feels bad.
I want to
LD.
travel the world, the real world. Sammy wants to make whiskey with any ingredient, not just what Dead Nebula does.
Huh?
But Mothrat and the council said no. Once you're in the syndicate, you're in the syndicate.
It's complicated.
I'm telling you, because other people know and they spread the secret. But killing them wouldn't help us. The next leader wouldn't let us get out either.
Don't test me.
Still sounds like a motive, Lydia.
What? Did you talk to her about everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I was doing that first before doing the...
yeah, I suppose that means the syndicate are kind of just as trapped as the citizens.
Yeah.
Do you want to go? I guess the only computer that's not been dealt with. I mean, we did deal with that computer.
Yeah, we can't get in. I imagine we have to probe...
There's a computer over there too, like really. I mean, if we go through the building, maybe it'll be quick. That's where the shortcut is. Where the posters are.
Just gonna do it. See your money.
I reckon.
You reckon?
I reckon we should, you know, do a bit more exploration. Maybe open that other door that's like over there.
Fast travel unlocked. Starlight in the tank.
Oh, can we see it?
Oh, the test. If you buy it, does the half appear? Yes. Got those things here. I mean, there's like some small shit, but
There's one right down there.
yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Plus crystal attained.
There was this guy, I forgot their name, the one that died a little while ago. They suspect, like, does Crimson suspect them of being Henry's father? Eyes Kiwami or whatever?
No, yeah, like that's a council person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't Ice Kiwami die before this council murdering? Or were they part of the council murdering?
They're part of the council. I'm pretty sure that was one of the bodies we looked at.
Okay.
He said it was the last person to enter the place.
That's right.
Which computer was it?
That's weird. Can you look up and down?
Maybe that one?
Interesting. something right next to you.
Yeah, I was wondering how it would feel. Yeah. Whiskey.
Oh, whiskey. Oh yeah, I was thinking, I think we should do all this exploration, of course. Do a bit of, like, find this computer,
Then
and maybe talk to Akiko, and then save the rest for the next stream, because
Yeah.
because the reason why we started streaming, one of the reasons why we started streaming earlier today is so we could also finish up a little bit earlier. And if this like stream time works, we can try it again next week.
well, yeah. Well, it depends on what happens because today I could quit. Like stop.
But you also have a little extra overtime. Still.
I'm using that tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, we'll try to see if we can start a little earlier next time as well, even if that's only 1 hour.
Yeah.
Because I think it's nice to not end our stream at like 12 a.m. because
And it's a
we
better
generally-
hour to start
Yeah.
streaming as well.
Okay.
Anyway.
Do you have any secrets? I tried it once and didn't like it. Why not? The dark spiral in my stomach when someone gets close to the secret. It's part of having a secret. It proves it's worth keeping. It puts me off my food. Yeah, I think 7 spot. No, I want to read the thing
Oh,
about the.
sorry. I was just forgot about it.
Can we look at it?
I like. Are they in order? They're in order.
7 Spies Whiskey, named after a group of martial spies that attempted to infiltrate a hidden ziggurat in Africa. They never came back. Can you look at where the computer is? Oh,
There. Let's just let's see if I
I'm
can-
sure there's an easier way to get up than on the mountainside.
Here I am. That's a try. The aha. Aha. Yes. Oh yeah, it was the other pyramid computer in here.
I don't remember.
But I do.
KJX's workshop.
No, it's up here. What's the more straightforward way up there? This one?
What the?
Got it.
Drag marks leading off the edge of the cliff.
The investigator
They
is
lead away
here.
from KHX's workshop. Suspicious. This is where the body goes, I suppose. Yeah.
Yep.
So someone specifically dragged them and threw them off.
Yeah, so you
So,
killed here.
so my thought is, it must have been someone who couldn't pick him up. Because why would you drag a body?
I think that's a pretty normal thing to do.
Maybe, but
Carrying
but-
a body, that's a lot.
I
of work.
know it's a hard thing to do, but I'm saying that if you think you could do that, I think you would have gone to try to do that.
All I'm
So
saying
I'm
is
thinking the person probably was not one of the tough-looking guys.
All I'm saying is in hit video game Hitman, that's also how you move bodies around. Like it's just
Well, in hit video game Hitman, you're doing a hit every 5 minutes, so you need to conserve your energy. I think, like, I mean, if this were a Columbo episode, it would definitely be picked up the fact that they didn't just pick him up or do something, like, they had to drag.
and you'd put all that blood on your own clothes.
Yeah,
So-
well, but you'd still get stuff on you even if you dragged a body, and you'd get stuff all over the ground as they.
Mm.
The thing is, like, you know,
Anyway, I'm just...
Most of the characters are probably are kind of small, but a couple of these guys, especially like the Doctor, who looks like he has robotic arms and is fucking fit, probably could pick up a body, like a grown man.
Sure, I'm just saying, I don't think it would be a more normal thing to do to pick up a body in that situation. Like you're saying, why didn't did they pick him up? Like,
That's
I don't
first
feel
thought.
like that would be how you would go about that situation.
I just think if I did a big murder where there is blood involved and dirt involved, I wouldn't want to leave a trail from the scene to where the body is. And dragging is obviously like
Yeah.
a way that would happen. If it were me in real life, I would probably get a wheelbarrow or something to take it so that it doesn't leave that kind of mark. And if it was someone who I think I could have picked up, I probably would have picked them up and then just changed my clothes or sold my clothes. If you're worried about getting evidence on you, because like
what if it was still part of the struggle, like the dragging
that they were
part?
dragged
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, because I feel like if he was holding a ring in his hand, and it was placed there, and he was already dead, and you throw him off the ledge, the chance of that ring still being in the
Yeah.
hand is very small.
Yeah. So you're saying that he was alive before he fell off the
Maybe,
cliff.
maybe. I just feel like I don't feel like that's a concrete enough argument on its own.
No, I'm just saying like if he were dead, I don't think they would have dragged him off like that. If
I
they
don't
could,
feel like that's anything. Like because again, why not?
because I think that if it was a dead body, then I would have probably found some way to not leave any mark of where the body was going to be, so you couldn't see, so a detective couldn't go and investigate the body. If
Yeah,
they-
I know what you're
like-
saying. I just don't
like-
feel like that's a normal thing to go about such a situation.
No, I think your thing is a good idea that maybe he was still alive and that's why they like made him crawl off the edge or like pulled him off the edge or whatever.
Mayhaps, but I feel like I'm just trying to like say, like, I think it's a pretty I would assume like dragging a body is not out of the question. Like a
I just
normal
think if it was
go-to thing is not
I
to
think
pick
if
it
the
up.
person was not struggling, like they were dead, completely beflopped, they couldn't
Yeah,
I
sure.
feel like if you were a big grown man like some of the suspects are, you would rather put them in a big bag or put them like in something that you can pick up and throw off the edge, so that they don't so you
Yeah.
don't leave.
I
Like
think we're overthinking it, and we can be in this conversation for 20 minutes. So let's just.
Okay, well, Island Sequence 13. Shame of Lady Love dies. She is deceived by damned harmony. He tries to let the god hunters on the island to kill us. Praise be the Paradise Trigger for saving us.
But yeah, it was the computer in here that we couldn't access before. Didn't watch last time.
Oh, there's a blood crystal there.
This is where all the humans were sacrificed.
The citizens.
Citizens.
Those crystals are tight.
While we're
The
here.
Syndicate are humans as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Every time we talk to Witness, he keeps saying like we humans can't we can't fathom what the language of the gods and stuff like that. Like he says that we're human.
Okay. Right, yeah.
Some of us are
Relic of time.
like possessed in some way or blessed, but they're human.
Yeah.
Destroyed Eden carving obtained. A carving that details the god destroyed Eden. A huge centaur god that roams space. He made a crown of asteroids and filled the case with harems of fanged men. He counted on a dying planet. Yeah, like Crimson and probably Sam have probably been blessed.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Like we're still human, but we're some kind of like we have some kind of like
No,
high
I think
class.
I think everyone is just normal human, but specifically Crimson had been blessed, and Sam had been probably been blessed because he's a skeleton.
Yeah. All the worship stand on saying. when the citizens complete their
allotted worship quota in a day, their report card is also stamped over worship.
grab everything in here so we don't have to come back.
And also Yuri claims he was blessed as well, without giving anything in.
Yeah.
Also, we need to talk to Henry to get the code to his safe.
Yes.
That's right. What's all this then?
Nightmare computer.
This is the graves of Ayaz Quran. Yeah, no, they died earlier.
Okay.
He was the old school syndicate and one of the council members.
Sure.
Grave plaque said he died 25 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah,
So not the father.
there's an inscription.
Wait.
Heartbreakers, lifesavers, brothers under the cosmos.
No, he can't be the father because the guy was 27.
He can't. Yeah, then he can be the father.
Oh. And that one. And that.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Got it.
Ice Kawami's blood vial. This island is built on blood. Blood connects the secrets. What about Henry's blood?
Analyzing.
Don't test me.
Damn.
Don't
A match.
test me. Sure.
Eyes was Henry's father. That's exciting.
Hmm.
A council member had a relationship with a citizen. And now we have Henry. That gives Henry the council's blood he needs to break into the blood law. Third holy seal.
Key item obtained.
Added the numbers opposite in my head. Of course, it could.
A sample of
wrong.
blood.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, okay, so that means somebody knew. Somebody besides Crimson. Or Crimson knew that Henry was Ayaz's kid and probably borrowed the blood sample from the doctor.
Hmm.
Or the doctor was involved.
You know someone that knows
One
a lot of
last kid.
secrets.
Did you experience a comms blackout last night from the reality folding drive first? It would be very convenient for that to happen last night, wouldn't it? I think whoever told you that is lying. Do you know anything about the Fourth Holy Seal? I know it requires godliness to get through.
That's strange.
How do you know that? As a spirit, I can go places others can't.
Sure.
How can someone get through it? Find out how to become close to God. What about Henry?
Those are facts, but are they the truth?
What are gods and demons when you get down to it? Aliens, beings from the depths of the universe? How could the Syndicate differentiate between a demon and a god? What if that's the flaw in their plan? Would a demon get through the God Seal? Could it?
Well, I mean, yes. If the case could get in there.
If what?
If the big cage could get in
Yeah.
there.
Oh.
Know anything about demons on the island? I was wondering when you'd encounter them.
What the hell?
Them.
Oh! Liam!
Liam.
Thank you for the raid, Liam.
Hey.
Welcome, friends of Liam. Welcome to the stream. We're playing Paradise Killer.
Mhm.
This is a murder mystery game where
Well, you're British.
We're British. Yeah, we're in a
Another banger game.
Oh, yet another banger game. Yeah.
like Danganronpa. I don't know what Danganronpa is. It's so this is like a murder mystery game where we are in a vaporwave universe.
God.
Oh yes!
Some noise. Go on.
Hell yeah. We're just gonna let the shanty play out.
Sorry.
And yeah, yes, like Danganronpa. check out Danganronpa if you like murder mystery. Oh, maybe we're gonna have to check out Danganronpa. Thank you for the follow, Kenshin Lude. So, and also, all of the characters are super sexy in this game.
Yeah.
They're in like they're in a perfect paradise where everyone is just super sexy or a skeleton.
Is it perfect?
Or is it perfect?
Wink.
Since everyone's freaking getting murdered over here. DR is a lot more of a Phoenix Wright style linear visual novel. This one's more open-ended.
And people keep making fun of it.
Well, we better see where it goes because this is our first playthrough. Them.
What mysteries are around us?
I have seen a lot of things, watched a lot of people do a lot of things. Oh yeah, my name is Jesse. And
I'm Johnny.
It's Johnny. Watched people do a lot of things. Have you heard the rumors? A secret demonology research room run by someone that it shouldn't be?
I don't like this.
I've heard of them. There's a secret in the dead zone. There's a problem with that, isn't there?
Got it.
The dead zone is off limits. You need a correct key to get in and you'd be logged.
Who would benefit from a crime like this?
Precisely. If there was another way in, though?
The truth is...
A tunnel, perhaps?
That's weird.
What tunnel? You like a drink, investigator? A nice wine on a summer's evening in the best bar in town?
Mystery awaits.
A stroll afterwards, perhaps, behind the bar, exploring the world? And what do you find?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Ooh, that's the interesting bit, isn't it?
Do you understand,
Our dear witness.
investigator?
Going where you shouldn't.
The investigator is here.
Anyone else? Mr. Daybreak is a very naughty boy, isn't he?
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
So, deciphering all that, Witness has been using a tunnel behind Sam's bar to get into the dead zone so he can use a secret demonology lab? I am so frustrated with your literal way of talking sometimes.
Oh.
Ooh, it's Easy. Thank you for the follow. Yeah. Oh yeah, follower emotes. Oh yeah, I updated all the emotes. So we got the color emotes in this.
Yeah.
In this now. Let me sample them for you.
Which, if you are on the Discord.
Yeah, they're also in my Discord. Here's some funny little guys for you.
There's actually many more in the Discord.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And you might ask yourself,
oh, some water.
Oh,
I'll have some right now. Thank you, Crispy.
Well,
yeah.
All right.
I see the other Liam crowd is very used to using
and
channel
you may
points.
say to yourself,
Yeah.
All right,
my
stretch.
God,
Stretch.
All right, who opened the third seal?
get moving.
Do you know anything about the third holy seal?
I'm squatting.
You could get through there.
Who would benefit from a crime like these?
A special lock requires an unusual key. Was that which key was the third seal?
The third was the blood one.
The blood. No, the third. Yeah, the third seal was the council member stuff.
Yeah.
So that does make Henry very like.
Yeah, it's the blood one.
Because every part of Henry is relevant to the thing.
Yeah.
But so obviously Henry's being framed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep going.
We love spending them to torture Leon.
What
yeah,
video?
I'm very glad.
Got time to chat?
I have all the time in the world until the island ends. What's your take on Perfect 25? There is no such thing as perfection. The Syndicate is obsessed over demonic corruption, but turned a blind eye to the corruption itself. Are you expecting Perfect 25 to fail? Fail is a broad term. Nothing lasts forever, does it?
Do you understand, investigator?
Everything changes, including perfection.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I don't think many people want to hear that.
Those are facts.
A human's
But
folly.
are they the truth?
Believing whatever you want is unacceptable. You can tell how far society is away from collapse by how many people flock to demagogue.
Got it.
You think Carmenilla is a demagogue?
There is corruption on this island, investigator.
She is one peddling perfection, isn't she? The one offering an easy answer to all our worries? Perfection is a lie. Perfection will crumble. Perfection is sold to fools.
The truth is all around you,
Do you think you
investigator.
can? Do you think we can achieve perfect, investigator?
I don't like this.
That's what I'm here to find out. I hope you do, investigator.
And probably some more here. No?
Okay. So, I reckon we should talk to Akiko.
Yeah.
And then
a big one.
we were thinking about ending the stream soon, so I think we should do that.
At least.
Huh? What's that?
What's what?
Stop looking at your AR. What's that?
Oh yeah. Huh.
Oh, we just punched through it with the gauntlet. I'm downright amazed at what I can destroy with some pile bunker gauntlets. Oh.
Enter vault? Wait.
Oh,
Yo,
What
who's
the hell?
this?
who the hell are you?
Mother.
Oh
No,
shit, this is
you're
the
not her.
this is the child of Carmenilla, was it? We were saying Carmenilla must have a child somewhere.
Alright.
That's strange.
Who are you?
Mother called me the Nonigata.
A child born into darkness, born never to be known.
Sure.
Who is your mother?
You ever just enter the vault?
Yeah, I guess we just did enter the vault.
happened, Just happened to find it. I
Yeah.
didn't expect to see that here.
Some interesting names, yeah. The names are very confusing to me because sometimes I read them like they're part of the sentence, but they're clearly not part of the sentence. They're like
Yeah.
proper nouns. Who is your mother?
The corridor lady.
That's weird.
Corridor lady? Who's that? What corridor?
weird.
What corridor?
Built to the fabric, the corridors.
Sure.
Why are you here?
I thought I escaped.
You cannot.
You cannot escape blood.
That's strange.
That's a gunshot wound. We need to get you treated. No, I failed.
They want me dead.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Who wants you dead? Mother and the man.
Sure.
Who's the man? Sometimes a friend, sometimes not.
I don't like this.
Why do they want you dead? What did you fail at?
My destiny.
Was your destiny killing the council?
Are the council the dark people in the room?
Yes.
Then yes, he shot me.
I killed them. My knife danced. The room became red.
Hmm.
I wasn't the only monster in the room. It wasn't supposed to be there.
Nanny, the hell?
What do you mean?
See the lines that were hidden.
I made this. She thinks I didn't. I know more than she thinks. See the lines that were hidden.
There is no room in paradise for me.
You need to see why. You're going to die if you don't get treated.
Good. Life has been bad. I shouldn't have been born.
What the hell?
No, don't. You slit his throat.
Don't test me.
Just
The
perfect.
investigator is here.
Who really were you? What the hell's going on here? I can take a blood sample at least.
Analyzing.
Alright then.
Alright. The blood sample isn't in the database, but there's a hit on some of the DNA.
That's strange.
What the hell? This blood has Carbonilla's DNA. It's not her blood, but it could be her offspring. Was Denagata her child?
Got it.
This sample matches the one used to open the third seal lock last night. That puts him in the penthouse at the time of the murder. Well, what'd you know? Ai's Kiwami blood matches Denagate's. Does that mean Carmenilla and Ai's Kiwami had a kid together? Daisy's boy got through the blood lock because he had council blood?
So many boys.
Many boys! There's some kind of strange flesh fused into his body. What is this? Is this the flesh from Crying Grudge that Carmenilla fused with someone?
Mm.
Was this used to get through the fourth holy seal? He has a knife. It's a perfect blade.
How come you?
It's covered in blood. Starlight can analyze it.
Analyzing.
Don't test
His
me.
own blood and all of the council members. Is this the murder weapon?
That's weird.
There's no blood on here that matches the marshal's guarding the council building.
Yeah, rusty blade.
The blade is perfect as well. It couldn't have caused the ragged gashes in their throats. Somehow he got the council building without going through the guards. This knife matches the lacerations on the council murder victims.
I don't like this.
Dano Gate's gunshot wound came from Montserrat's gun. His blood matches the gunshot splatter in the penthouse.
Ooh, the
Denagate
investigator
broke
is
into the
here.
council penthouse, started attacking, and Montserrat shot him. Denagate fled here. His blood matches the blood trail that ended at the wall, which answers the who, but not the what the hell.
The Nani the hell.
I need to find out more about this guy.
Key Key item obtained.
A key given to me by Denegate. He said it would allow me to see the hidden corridors.
Key item obtained.
Okay, I bet if we go back to the council
Running on the
building,
cafe.
there is actually a hidden door somewhere. Or just in here somewhere, maybe. I mean, we can examine it, I
Yeah.
guess.
Just gonna do a little sleep.
My mind hasn't
That's
seen
it.
anything, it said.
Alright. Well, we can examine
A secret killer hidden in the depths of paradise. I do so love these islands.
Well,
Oh, the key Denegate gives me fits this lock. May as well tumble down the rabbit hole.
well,
Yo! These islands are so weird. What's behind the door? What's behind door number 1?
I guess we'll have to play a little bit longer.
Hidden corridors? Where am I? These corridors can't be attached to where I found Denegate. I was on the edge of a cliff. Saleh doesn't know where I am. Denegate said his mother is the corridor lady. The blood test confirmed his mother is Carmenilla. Did she make these?
Got it.
Looks like there are several portals to elsewhere. Couple seem to go to the syndicate apartments, including what I presume to be Witness's balcony. He always gets the biggest balcony so he can watch the island's end. One portal looks like it goes to the lobby of the council building. The other is different. It looks like an amateur job that's punched through into the corridors. Does that one bypass the seal somehow?
So
So someone
go
building
places.
portals!
That way you can avoid the
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 guards.
logs and guards.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of blood. That's
Okay.
it. So he went into the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just wanna confirm that. But this will bring us to.
Yeah.
The investigator is here.
That corridor was different. It looked amateurish. This bypasses the seals.
Sure.
Nanagate referred to his mother as the corridor lady. His blood proves that Carmenilla is his mother.
I have a bad
I think it's safe to
feeling
assume
about
that she
this.
made these corridors. She's the architect after all.
Sure.
The corridors skip section of space and allow the user to cross the island in an extremely short space of time.
Don't test me.
Danagate said that he'd trained to kill. Did Carmenilla hide him and use these corridors to get him to the council to commit murder last night? The corridor that Danagate used to escape back into the highway wasn't the same as the others.
Got it.
Maybe Danagate inherited his mother's architectural powers and created it himself. Why didn't Carmenilla just make a corridor that bypassed the seals?
The investigator is here.
Council kept the seals a mystery to her. If she doesn't know what they are, she probably couldn't build a corridor to a location she knew. Alright. Carmenilla and Witness were together at the time of the murder. There is a 5-minute window where Witness stepped out to his balcony to take a call from the thief.
Ah,
Carmenilla could have used that time to travel through one of these corridors to get Diagate and take him to the council building.
I'm glad to be back.
Trials are going to be exciting.
Hmm.
That's true, because she just said there was a corridor to Witness's apartment.
And we know that she has spent 10 years in the secret project.
It's not looking too good for Carmenilla!
No. Also,
The reason why I brought up earlier that having dragging blood was because, to me, that indicates that the person who killed KOJX was not one of the big strong men,
yeah.
which doesn't include Henry, because he's a tiny little boy, and it doesn't include Sam, which to me is a skeleton man with no muscles.
Yeah.
So I was just thinking, I didn't think it would be.
It wouldn't be
It
Dr.
wouldn't
Jeff,
be Witness, or it would be DJ. It wouldn't be that was all I was thinking. Another weird door. This one leads to Witness's apartment. A network of secret corridors across the island that contain a hidden killer. Did Carmenilla set this plan up years ago?
I mean, she
makes the island, so.
she clearly went to Witness's place to get an alibi as well.
Yeah.
And probably frame him as well.
Well, that's what because earlier, before this raid, we were talking about how, because Witness and Carmenilla were in the same place, and Witness's phone was the one that set off the demon vault, Carmenilla could have been the one to set it off, because all it takes is someone writing something in his phone, and anyone could take someone else's phone and write something.
And there was a joke that, are you gonna ask for every time
we go to the bathroom,
Stuff
like,
that.
yeah.
So,
It was nearly a perfect plan. If Judge hadn't summoned me, she might have gotten away with it. She could still get away with it if I don't present the right evidence. This is a bizarre case.
It's bizarre. Is it right on the roof? No, it's by the elevator. It is actually.
It's actually right on the roof.
Let's look through the rest before.
So the corridors are things that, these people don't know about unless they have the key that we just got from them. from the boy that died. So, even if
That's weird.
Council
the entrance to the council building, it takes seconds to get here from Danagate's vault.
and get behind the guards
Yeah.
with a rusty knife.
Conspiracy crafted from fabric on the island. A Carmanella's hidden killer commit the crime to end all crimes. Was there a rusty knife at the front of the gates, or was it a clean knife?
Look.
Yeah, look
I
again.
have a bad feeling about this.
This corridor isn't letting me through. It looks like it goes to the syndicate apartment, probably Carmanella's. That would explain how she accessed the corridors.
Sure.
She can visit Danagate's little lair anytime she needs to. This is so messed up. Oh, she has a MacBook.
Alright, well.
Interesting. Why don't you go to the and check if that knife outside was like a clean blade or a rusty blade.
Well, we know it was a...
No, but there was a knife literally out here.
Yeah.
Can you look at it again? Anyways, found it. Looks like a combat knife. Clean blade, but covered in blood.
Analyzing.
Oh, well, we know it's not a
So-
clean blade.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
So who
combat
has
blade.
the...
Blade has like rails to like not
Does
rails,
it?
like
Is it serrated?
Sure.
I think combat knives have like serrated parts on them.
But this is the council, the one that killed the council members.
Hmm.
Same blood as the bodies at the top of the stairs.
Wait, let me look at that again.
Wait, you just missed the
Got
part
it.
that said...
All the blood on here is the council members. Yeah, okay, so that's interesting. How did that get on the knife? Because we kind of know that this is not the knife that killed them. We just saw the boy who had the clean knife. We know it was clean cuts that killed. And we saw him hold that knife as well.
This one is...
So how did the...
Is this a clean knife?
No, it's a combat knife. And it also has the blood of these two. I mean, I guess it could be a clean knife, but what's confusing is...
Read the sentence, the first sentence. It looks like a combat knife, clean blade. covered
Okay, it
in
is a
blood.
clean blade. And it does have the
The
blood on it
investigator is here.
from the council members.
This is Akiko's knife, right?
Yeah. That's what we were told. Alright.
So where's the serrated knife?
Well, I guess we never found a knife like that, but we found out that these
Yeah.
kills were sloppy
Yeah, but that's what I mean, that someone must have a serrated knife somewhere.
or rusty.
Or a rusty knife, I suppose.
What do we do now?
I still think it's important to talk to Akiko. But I think if we talk to Carmanilla, we might end the game. Because everything is so against Carmanilla right now.
Yeah.
Looking at birds.
Birds. Yes. Well, should we talk to Akiko?
It's been a
We
long
have-
time since we talked to
We have
Akiko.
so much to talk about there. We... Something. Ah. I just saw that like light glow.
I think we're pretty close to the end of the game now. So much information after we got the pyramid.
Oh god, yeah.
We actually haven't even... Can you check your key items real quick? I remember getting something at some point that was a code. Let's go down a little bit.
This?
Yeah.
Hey. Oh, that's the code that got us the pyramids.
Oh.
That was the name of the locker.
Let's go to Akiko, because we can also ask Henry about his vault
That's true. And Dad.
and dad. I think it's a pretty good theory that...
Through here.
No, I think that's just... that opens this.
No, it didn't. That was the computer next to this guy.
Oh, okay. Well...
That leads to the barracks,
Yeah.
which we have access to, but we can't.
I'm
We're
not
not
allowed.
allowed to be there.
So
So I think we have to convince. someone
Henry
to
is
give us
a good person to frame because he has almost the exact same blood as... I already forgot his name. The boy that was that we just saw
access.
die.
He had a funny name.
So Henry is... If someone knew... Like, if Carmanilla knew that Henry also had Ai's Kiwami's blood, she could specifically... have had a child with Ai's Kiwami just to plan this, like, 20 years in advance.
Yeah.
Technically. about you wanting to expand the role of the marshals? Where have you pulled that from?
Crime is repulsive.
You want an exorcism to be a martial role. It makes sense. We hunt them. Might as well do the next step.
I don't like this.
Sounds to me like you're making a land grab to boost the importance of the marshals. Believe what you want in another sequel. Did you experience a comms blackout last night from the reality folding drive burst? No, I didn't, Tito. What can you tell me about the guards at the First Holy Seal? Soldiers of honor, my two most trusted soldiers.
How?
How did Henry get the jump on two highly ranked marshals? It's easy to judge a mock when you haven't lived through hell, Tito. A demon is a vile foe, unpredictable, frenzied, crazy, or blood-crazed. My marshals were fought valiantly, but an unknown foe came to them. Unknown. Demons come from all corners of the heavens. It's impossible to know how each acts or fights. Why haven't the bodies of the marshals been cleared away? The judge ordered me to leave them for you to investigate. I protested. They deserve better than to be poked by someone playing detective. Can I see your sword?
That's a lie, Nenorochito.
There better be a stunning reason why you're asking, Nenorochito. I'm checking a lead about the weapon used to murder the marshals.
Do you want to die?
Do not disgrace their memory by chasing wild theories.
I don't like this.
Seeker.
Durfa!
Numakadus Nibon investigator. Here. This sword has seen some use. The blade is nicked. The nicked blade is consistent with the neck wounds of the marshals.
Thank you.
Thank you, Akiko. I think the knife used to kill the First Holy Seal marshals is the one taken by Henry. It's like I'm talking to myself sometimes. Of course I do. Can you describe it? It's a smooth bladed combat knife.
Sure.
You're positive about the smoothness of the blade. Yes, Chistos. It hasn't been used before now. My old knife became damaged doing training exercise recently. Tell me about you and Vroth. Captain Vroth.
I'll kill you!
Morga, don't you dare speak about my marshals without proper rank.
When love dies, all that remains.
You were in a relationship with him.
You need to back off.
Relationships between myself and the marshals is expressly forbidden. Doesn't it mean it didn't happen? Wash yourself, Noroshito. A lot of murders have happened on this island. Would anyone notice somebody's investigator going missing? I took a blood sample from the dead marshals. They don't match marshal records.
Rahat.
What Rahat is that now?
I don't like this.
I don't know. I don't think those dead bodies are marshals.
Rahat!
That is total Rahat investigator.
What the hell?
It's not Akiko. Something's wrong here. What the hell's going on?
Nenorochito!
You're the thing that's wrong here, Nenorochito. Swaggering around out of exile, making fantasy out of truth. I'm saying Starlight got it wrong. Your little pocket calculator is wrong. Starlight connects to the Central Syndicate. It's wrong. Why wasn't the maintenance grate checked before the council entered the building? It was several days ago. It's been tampered with, and your marshals didn't catch it. It's a security breach on your watch. I'll look into it. A little late now. Why didn't you let Doomjazz examine the dead bodies of the marshal guards? There was no need. They had been carved up by the monster, who, as I keep saying, is in custody. Surely, even the investigation preconcedes an open and shut case. If it was, I wouldn't be here. During Henry's exorcism 10 years ago, you left Grace Bloodlines alone with him. What are you talking about this? Why are we talking about this, Nenorochito? How does this relate to the council murder? That's what I'm trying to find out.
Rahat!
Yes, I made a mistake.
Got it.
This seems to be a pattern. Heat on the street is that you're trying to expand the responsibilities of the marshals. You wanted to fold exorcism into the duties of marshals?
Paradise feels
Sure, it'd be helpful if a demonic threat killed our exorcist.
Nenorochito!
I should kill you for that accusation. What can you tell me about the demonic sigils on Grace's body?
I'll kill you!
Same as I found on Henry's mother.
Ooh,
I've been told they weren't.
Is here.
Rena Division sigils were scorched onto her by sustained close proximity to Henry. Grace's were carved into her flesh.
Touch Dracului din gură!
Got any proof, Nenorochito? No solid proof, just a bit of testimony. Were you carrying a blade when you arrested Henry? Of course, I always carry my sword and combat knife. Did you find a blade on Henry when you arrested him after he killed the Grace? No. So how did the sigils get carved into her body?
I'll put your head on a spike.
No idea, Nenora Shito. Demons? Thanks for your insight, Akiko. Tell me about the message you got from Carmenella on the day of Henry's exorcism.
Rahat.
What message?
Crime cannot hide.
Carmenella sent you a message telling you to leave Grace alone with Henry.
Chedraku.
No, she didn't. I have a copy of the message right here.
You're trying to find the wrong truth.
Someone's giving you false evidence, Nenora Tito. The architect was there that day, but she didn't tell me to do anything. She doesn't have that authority over me.
Crime is repulsive.
Then why did you step out of the room? I considered the scene and prisoner secure. I needed to make sure the architect was safe. Corrupt areas are full of danger. What do you know about the second Holy Seal? I know the Lavagul in the cell got through it and killed the council.
Nenorachito, you're out of your mind.
I know you're wasting time and not executing him. What do you know about the fourth Holy Seal? Sise concerta. Stop.
That's
Sorry?
strange.
I said, what does it matter? Whatever it was, this Lavagil got through it. It needs to be executed. Sarah really sote and doing neronocito.
I have a bad feeling about
See your
this.
help. Do you know anything about the third Holy Seal? I know this Lavagil went through it and killed the council. Do you know anything about demons on the island?
Nenorachito.
We exterminated them, Nenorachito.
Not
Got a minute,
helpful.
Akiko?
Mister.
You're going to die. Demon.
Rahat.
Senhai
The
Barbe.
investigator is here.
Why did you become a soldier?
What?
What is this? What are you doing? Trying to get to know you. Listen, Nenorachito, I'm waiting to execute this Lavagil, not have a therapy session.
Got it.
Akiko, you're the greatest soldier the Syndicate has
Check.
known. What is this? Respect? You repelled the 19th sequence invasion. I just want to know about your military background. Surely that's not too much to ask.
Do you want to die? Soldiers.
My
of
parents
honor.
died in the war when I was 9. I was orphaned to the army of New Knight. I became a child soldier mastering guerrilla warfare. At 13, I led an insurgery through my home country to push your lover damned Harmony out of my country. It's not my love. You were deceived by him and nearly allowed him to destroy the Syndicate. Now here I am, talking to you, wishing I was dead. You like killing? I'm not a murderer, I'm a soldier. I didn't say murderer. I didn't say murder. Killing and murder is different.
Freak.
That's the first intelligent thing out of your mouth, Nenorachito.
Ishprost.
A soldier has a job to do. We disconnect from life and become blades. We fight to give the world needing. The world needs conflict. What am I doing talking to you like this?
I'm glad to be back.
Careful, Akiko, you almost opened up. Goodbye, Nenorachito.
Durfa.
Nenorachito.
Sure.
Is there something else, Akiko? No, it's nothing.
It's something.
I need your help, Akiko. No one has anything on Lydia and Sam. Surely the head of military keeps an eye on people. Fine. Nenorachito, I'm not one for gossiping. This is a time of crisis, so I'll tell you what we know.
Ah,
We,
Rahat.
the God Justice Marshals, keep up. My marshals have told me that they've seen Lydia and Sam meeting in secret at the farm.
what the hell?
Why the farm? That's your job, investigator. I think the farm is where all the like
Weed
reeds-
is.
Yeah, the weed is.
And reads.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
No.
Nanny, the hell? What
Nanny,
the hell?
the hell? What the hell?
Henry Division.
Okay. Did you experience a comms blackout last night from the reality folding drive burst? What do you think? Did you kill the marshals? Guards outside the council building? Yes. No.
I spent my entire life adrift.
If you say so. In memory. Are you beginning to get the hint? You've got a lock safe in your apartment. Can I get into it? Yeah, fucked, investigator. Henry, did you go through the second Holy Seal? The what?
The investigator is here.
Did you get to the platoon on a barely known planet in space to get to the council last night?
Of course.
Can you hear yourself? What the fuck does any of that mean? No memory? You're beginning to get it.
can you tell me about the murder of Grace Bloodlines? I killed her, didn't I? You were found guilty of it? Then why the fuck are we talking? You know I did it.
The facts and the truth are not the same.
Guilty conviction and the truth are not the same thing.
I must be the bad guy, right?
If I'm suspect in so many crimes, I must be the bad guy, right? That's what I'm here to find out. Eva says I have to leave. Thanks for the stream.
Yeah.
No problem. Have a good day.
Well,
We're gonna end soon. Did you go through the blood lock in the council building? What does the one in the armor say? Kiko? You killed the council, so you went through the holy seals. There you go then. No memory?
Got it.
I found your blood on the lock. That puts you at the scene.
Of course!
Then why are you asking me? Do you know anything about your father? What do you think? He wasn't around when I was born. Did your mother know him?
The demon wants to see this island scorched into nothing.
I think so. She never talked about him. I think she left him. She was scared about talking to him. Find my father. Henry, do you know the name Eyes Kawami? Never heard of him. Is he my dad? Looks like it. Is he a good man?
Sorry.
He, took his own life a few years ago. I'm sorry. Fucking perfect.
I spent...
At least he doesn't know what his son did. Allegedly did. What fucking ever. What do you know about the Fourth Holy Seal?
Of course!
What the fuck is that? One of the Barry. Uninterested.
I must be the bad guy, right?
Get with the program. I have no memory. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Know anything about the demons on the island? Besides me? No. Let's talk, Henry. What now?
Sure.
What's it like living as a citizen on the islands? Just, well, non-stop praying and working. You were in school when you were possessed. We all got education. Most of us don't need it. We're just gonna be put down at the put to work down in the caverns. Some get cushy office jobs, the rest of us slave away.
I must be the bad guy, right?
Maybe you fucks would resurrect your gods faster if you didn't give a shit. Kidnapping and enslaving people really isn't the way to get a crowd enthused about the prospect of reviving monsters from the other side of the cosmos. Whatever. Not good enough friends to get
Yeah,
info
we'll
out.
probably have to befriend him more, and maybe we'll give him...
Is there a telephone in this island? Now that we're here, I also remember that Henry claims that he saw a vision of New Night. That's the only thing he remembers from last night.
Oh, there was one. A what, sorry?
A vision of New Night, the god.
That's true.
That's
But we
the
need
only thing
we
he
need access
remembers.
to the barracks to
Yeah.
find out more about that.
Maybe
And,
there is a way to like parkour.
Yeah.
Without getting spotted.
Starlight skins obtained.
Bridge to nowhere, Starlight Skin. Bridge appears to the planet of the land. Those who walk across the skin, walk across the bridge, travel to a new reality. Trapped there. Well,
I'm just
it's
gonna
a good
walk
time to the bisexual lighting bridge.
Oh.
Okay, I think this is a good time for us to wrap up for today, and then I think we'll probably finish the game next time because it feels like we're
Feels like we're getting
basically there.
close.
We want to definitely explore the barracks, but I think we have enough.
Need to figure out how to do that.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know exactly. I think we should probably talk to everyone one more time, but
Yeah.
it doesn't look
Something
good
on
for
Witness,
Caminilla.
Something on Sam. I think Doom Jazz also had one.
Yeah. It's not looking good for Caminilla. It's,
We should obviously talk to her. as
she's
well.
connected to almost everything. To some degree. Yeah. What are you doing? You already saved, didn't you?
Yeah, I just want to save at a better computer.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
otherwise we could do that walk anyway.
I mean, some of the people are still suspicious despite... I mean, Caminilla is the most suspicious, but some of the others are still a bit suspicious.
Yeah.
Getting saved.
Yuri is just very unlikable.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sure how suspicious he really is, but everything he says seems like he's hiding something. Same
Yeah.
with Akiko. She's also very unlikable.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right. Well, thanks for joining us. It was good to catch, a good amount of people and see what your thoughts were on the
Yeah.
game as well. Because this is a game that up until this point, I feel like we had almost no leads for anyone.
Yeah, we got a lot this one.
Yeah. So I'm really excited to see where this goes, and we'll finish it on Tuesday, I guess.
Hopefully. Let's not make any promises because we don't know.
Yeah,
But
we don't. It feels like we're at the end of the game.
We have played games where mystery games where we just get stuck for an hour and like not really do a lot of progress. So
Yeah, I mean,
like,
today
when
we just found a guy in a vault.
we just found a rock and it was like, okay.
We just happened to have. I think if we didn't have the gauntlet, we would
And
just
clearly,
walk
like,
past it.
and like Liam implied that you could get to that a lot earlier. So,
I don't know. Really?
I
You ever
mean, he
just
was like-
enter vault? I think that was just.
oh, you ever just enter vault? Okay, I thought if I read it wrong. I thought he was like, you only found it now.
No,
But yeah,
I think it's just. You ever just enter vault? Press A to enter vault.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of random because we just found a glowing rock and then you use your one round of a thing. It was like, what, to blow up a rock?
Well, I knew that. I knew, like, when we picked up the gauntlet, it says this can be used to blow through some heavy concrete. It only has one round left, and I knew that
Yeah,
was
I
going
know.
to be used somewhere.
I
on the
know.
island.
Yeah.
And I was hoping it would be automatic because I didn't want to accidentally spend it on the wrong rock.
Yes, I
So-
didn't imply. Oh no, did we waste a round?
No.
I just thought it was so random. We just
Yeah.
like found a rock and then we used it. It was like, wait, why? What? We don't. What is this?
I'm glad
we
that
didn't
the
have
game
that
let us
clue.
do that though, because if
Yeah.
it were me and I knew I had one round
Yeah,
for
that'd
this
be
thing,
shitty.
I wouldn't have used it. I would have been like, "Oh no, what if there's a better
Yeah,
rock somewhere on
exactly.
this huge island for me to punch through?" Like
It almost feels like we were supposed to know about this rock
earlier.
through some through some sources, so we knew to find it and where to find it, and we have somewhat of an idea that there's a secret. On
We
there.
happened to find it in this.
We
order.
just found a glowing rock.
We just happened to stumble on it in this order because we had met One Last Kiss before. We could have turned around and saw that rock, and maybe it said we'd need something very strong to
That's
punch through
true.
this. We probably just missed that line of dialogue
That's
and
true.
just came back here and said, "What is this?" and then just punched through it when we did have the
That's
gauntlet.
true.
Because it would have made a lot more sense if we explored it first. I've noticed that in this game, almost every single thing in the overworld that you can interact with has that light pink color, like that fuchsia color.
Yeah.
So when you were in the AR mode, I knew that you could interact with that.
Yeah, I
rock.
just didn't see it. Like,
Yeah.
it's really easy to not see something on screen. 'Cause
Oh,
there's
yeah.
just so many colors going on.
It's such a pretty game, but that also makes stuff a little bit like hard to see, which is obviously good for like it makes you actually like not just enjoy the visuals, but also take them in a little bit.
Alright.
But yeah, I'll just quickly check.
We'll give it a play on Tuesday, of course. And
I don't know
hopefully-
who that is, so but yes,
So you don't know.
yeah. All right,
Let me
so
check mine real quick.
yeah, thanks for coming by. We'll try to do an earlier stream than our previous like schedules. But
we
we're
can.
not gonna. We probably won't do it as early as this, just because
Like-
Johnny's got work and it finishes at 5. But it would be nice because
We'll try. No problem.
then we don't have to like in the night right now. Not even 10 p.m. We can actually relax a little bit before. Because like sometimes we finish our stream and then we're like, we have to go to bed. We got work tomorrow. It's just like so.
Yeah.
And like obviously, as you can tell, after we finish, especially games like this that are kind of like interesting, story based, and exciting. At least in my head, I'm still thinking about the murder mystery, and I'm like a little bit excited for the rest of the like night. So I have a hard time falling asleep
Yeah,
right
it's a-
after the stream.
It's a bad time to to finish off on a heavy story based game and then
Yeah.
go straight to bed.
All right. So
Um,
we are gonna go. We
yeah.
are gonna go and actually like relax before bed today. So thanks everyone for coming by. Thank you so much for all the follows, everyone,
and
and the raids and the subs. That was so nice.
Pog.
Shout out to all the new followers and that would be It's Odeezy, Kenshin Lude, and we had a couple earlier from Melody's raid as well.
Yeah.
Melty Kit. Yeah, that was good.
And
Thanks, everyone.
And thanks Liam and Isla for the resubs, of course, if you're still here.
And
if,
thanks,
even if you're not
thanks
here.
to Melody and Liam for the
and
raids.
of course, thank you to my dear mother For the
Thank
100
you.
bits.
Thank you, Eva, for the bits. And if y'all haven't checked it out yet, I made a animation recently. I'm gonna share the link. It's lots of fun. If you like my stream sounds, you're gonna like this. Let me link it, and then I'm gonna hop off.
Yeah. Slurp, let me get that.
No, it's not done. I
Oh,
want a
it's
last slurp.
Alright.
Alright, please watch my video. Enjoy.
And like, comment,
And subscribe, and hit that bell icon, everyone. Alright. Have a good night. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.